Alrighty, let's get this party started. Original game. Easy? No, we're going with normal. Oh, thank you for the welcome back to me. Oh, and thank you as well, Lyra. No one likes a potty mouth. Why are you so well liked here? Your mouth is like literally a toilet. Oh, thank you, Rose. Hey, Toki, someone gave me Pikmin 3 for the Switch. I have no interest. Would you want it? Sure.
Raccoon City.
I don't know if I played that one. Definitely not for the Switch. I might have played one of the OG ones.
Disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international
We need to turn this up.
Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments.
Let's crank that a little bit.
The Raccoon City Police Department's Special STARS unit immediately began investigation into
STARS.
The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine.
That's me. Hey, I appreciate that dropkick. Thank you.
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
All right, I'm going to remind everybody when we start Resident Evil 3, which probably won't be till late tomorrow or the next day, please have all of your star-based puns ready. You know, I'm going to pop an example one now. Don't say any more. Save them. We want them saved for when we play Resident Evil 3. But an example one would be, what is Nemesis's favorite TV show? And that's Dancing with the Stars. That's the kind of content we're looking for.
I'm finally here.
Please, Wise. You're not supposed to say I'm yet, full blown. We're not even playing it yet.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Absolute lunatic. I hate her dumb outfit. Well, you better get used to it, because she's going to be wearing it for the rest of the game. Don't worry, she gets a new one for Code Veronica, though, I think. That's Claire, right?
Here?
Yeah, it's Claire.
Hello?
And Claire, of course, is, let's see if we can get this, Chris's sister, right?
Hello?
Did you hear? The McRib is back. It's delicious.
Look,
it's back.
I'm sorry I bothered you.
You're doing both runs? We'll do both runs. Always
Don't
both.
Come any closer. Are you listening?
Moog didn't even wait for my answer. He knows what he wants. Until they beta scene director. Oh, I mean, the quality of this game steps up big time from one.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
It's just better all around. I mean, you can compare this to Resident Evil 1's intro.
It'll be a lot safer.
Resident Evil 1 intro is a great meme. This is actually a strong opening. It's those Jehovah's Witnesses always coming at you. You put a bullet in them and they keep coming.
Buckle up.
Okay.
He told her to buckle up. He did not give her time to, and then he peeled out.
What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
That's right.
You're
This is the
hot,
first chance we
right?
get for Feels Leon, man.
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Man, I remember the last time I peeled out like that. Right through the hot dog bender. Boom!
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Police force is
Sure.
corrupt to be able to afford those.
There's a gun
Taco,
inside.
Better take
you've
it
seen
with
this police force, right? It ain't no surprise. Rookie fucking mistake. Zombie apocalypse. Check the back of the car. Woo! By the way, aren't these cop cars supposed to have, like, gates between here so the
You
perp can't
okay?
get up there?
Still in one piece.
Why is there a zombie in your cop car, Leon? Great questions. Good thing they buckled up, right? Would have been right through the fucking window. always think that's so funny too, though, because if you've ever, all of you guys, I assume, have gotten into a motor vehicle before, right? If you've ever gotten into a car, you can very clearly see what's in the back seat. How many other examples of driving zombies are in this game? Probably 0. They were parted by destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. And off we go. I love this intro, too, because it starts you with nothing. Oh, you guess you have the pistol, but, like, you obviously can't fight them. You might be able to gun, like, one of them down. Whatever. Whatever, man. This is pretty shitty acting, even for this day. Come on, give him a break. It's a video game, though. Acting versus video game acting. What piece of clothing has a knife holster by your jugular vein? It's upside down, too, huh? Let's just get a good look at that. Up on her shoulder, so you can reach up and grab it fast, as opposed to having it right by your hand. I don't know. Why is she wearing 2 pairs of shorts, huh, feta? We can ask all kinds of questions. Oh, shit. Dude's got a fucking crossbow, and he's cocked it.
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Isn't her booba in the way of grabbing it? You'd think so.
Ooh. Sorry.
Everyone has fingerless gloves. Please.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on.
His voice actor sounds like he's fallen asleep.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
He sounds like an Elcor from Mass Effect at the start. Mood. Irrational. The knife really bothers me. Just try not to look at it. Maybe he should have locked the door earlier, then we couldn't have gotten in. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Oh, he'll be fine. He's got a crossbow. He's a seasoned marksman. He's got a good scouting position by the door, too, so there's no way anything will to jump on him. Oh, shit! Hey, Move Master, thank you for the 100 biddies. Had you done a jump scare there as opposed to 100, you would have actually got me. I'll save you, bro! They all have the same shoes. Every zombie has the same shoes. Oh no, they changed the controls. Shit, that's all I had. It's like when you go to shoot a zombie and you're out of bullets. Look at their shoes! Did they raid a Skechers? I like Claire's outfit. You know, I'm glad, Wise. I'm glad somebody can say nice things. Yo, what's up, Fuhrer? Same fucking shoe store, man. And I'm going in with a knife. Was it Journeys? Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. He stopped breathing. Yeah, so this is very easy to miss. For those unfamiliar, I think you can do this much better without having to kill all the zombies, but here we are. Is Foot Locker still around? Yeah, believe it or not, we got a Foot Locker right by me. I would never go. I buy my skateboarding shoes. I'm a 33-year-old man, but I just can't get out of them. They're too comfy. I haven't skated since I was like 20. Shotgun behind the counter. There is not a shotgun back here. What's your lies, taco trucks? What goes well with ladyfingers? Mentos. I get it, like men's toes. Mentos. Ah! What's up, Moon? Play it with the lights off. I can't turn my lights off, otherwise you just see my green screen hanging there in the background. I guess if I turn my lights off, we could sit here and you could just look at the trash can behind me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Az Kika. Yo, Az, thank you for the 39 years. Holy guacamole, man. Good to see you tonight. Okay, you guys are going to see me do this a lot. You'll see me pause, and then you'll see me get stuck in the menus. That's because in the first game, you hit start to go into it, which pauses you here. In this game, you hit circle to go into it. It's going to be hella confusing. I think we talked about this the other day, right, Speed? I haven't showed you all my cool skateboarding stickers to prove that I'm really hardcore. Hopefully I got some street cred. There's no way they're getting through that gate. That thing could hold anything back. Literally could hold anything back. Oh, shit. Big into fingerboarding. Fuck, what was that fucking meme? It was like Scooby-Doo's 30th birthday on the 30th full moon with something to do with fucking with fingerboards. Attack decks. This is a holy thing that happened last year. Wow, the crossbow actually doesn't suck dick in this one. In Code Veronica, you get 90 bolts per quiver, and you just... Yeah, if you're good at the game as, you know where to get the crossbow early on. So, you know, obviously I got it. Kendo. Hey, pal, you want some? You come in here. I feel like Claire has the worst wedgie with these pants. That cannot be comfortable. Once again, trying to go to my menu, and you'll note that I expertly swapped weapons when I ran out of ammo because I was counting my bolts. MLG Pro 360 ladder stall no scope crossbow. I'll tell you what, I've never played much of the Call of Duty games, but when Black Ops 2 came out, it came free with my Xbox when I got it. I got the Xbox to play Halo with a friend, which I also never really played much. And the crossbow that had the darts that exploded was like the only gun I would use. It was so entertaining. There's something about sticking somebody with a crossbow when everyone else is using, like, you know, assault rifles and shotguns. And then watching it blow up and kill them. Oh. Give me the cheese weapons. I want the gimmick. If you make it to the police station without picking up any ammo, you find Brad Vickers zombified outside the police station. Mook, I don't have to hear your lies, all right? Yeah. And did you know that if you go back to the SSN after 1 year and you use strength on the truck behind it, that you can get a mule? Sounds similar to the torque bow from Gears. Haven't played Gears, but we'll say, you know what? Just for fun, let's say yes. Here we go. Cookie's one of those guys who ran outside with a crossbow throwing knives. I would absolutely use throwing knives. But no, running around and challenging people in fair fights would be stupid. I hid like a coward. One of my fondest memories of playing Black Ops 2 was my introduction to it, seeing the first kill cam. It was some sort of a boat level, and the play of the match kill cam was some dude just sitting in this room with no doors, with a ladder coming up through the middle of the floor, and he was just sitting there crouched with a shotgun, and some dude walks up the ladder and gets shot. He couldn't even shoot back because he was climbing. I was like, wow, that really sums this game up. The knife is awful, but they can't hit me here. This bitch is just over here vomiting all over the vents. Good lord. 34 hits of the knife. It could be. Who knows? Woogie straight up left. Team Palpatine, why are you always trying to stir up trouble, dude? Woogie's right there. I know that Woogie wouldn't leave me because I baited him into conversation earlier, so now he feels obligated to hang out. These 4 guys are going to be the rest of the stream. I told you guys to buckle up. To sit tight, get your popcorn. I dropped a burr today. Well, put on a jacket or something if you're cold. Burr. Yo, Killa, why don't you ask what Moogmaster got casually without farming? They got a heart of the oak. I have no idea what the rarity of runes is. Nor will I remember. One of my old girlfriends One of my old girlfriends, because I hit her friend. Okay. All right. That little... Okay. Broke up with one of my old girlfriends because I hit her friend who was on the enemy team in the head point blank with a noob tube for the final kill of a game and was dying of laughter and comms with him. What's wrong with burr? It sounds cool. Yeah, it does. Burr. I mean, if someone's gonna break up with you over that, Restraza, I got some spoilers for you. She wasn't the one. Better ever a COD match than after you have a kid and you have some disagreement on something. Mommy, why did you and Daddy split up? He wouldn't stop using the shotgun in Call of Duty. Wow, Mommy, that's some petty-ass shit. Oh, come on, get off my leg. I was gonna shoot you. Oh, there goes your head. He's still alive. Could you roleplay the Eradicator? I'm not sure who that is. But perhaps you're just talking about eradicating everything? You'd eventually run out of ammo. You could try and knife everything down if you wanted to. Damn, you actually sounds like you're getting carried, dude. Carried by GF. Your ex-girlfriend makes him heal her. I mean, I've seen you acted as girlfriend play Left 4 Dead. Those fucking anime mods are ridiculous. Never in a million years would I defile my computer with something like that. Like, instead of playing as, you know, classic characters like Coach and Bill and who else? Who else was in Left 4 Dead? Zoe, I think was one of their names. Instead of playing as classic characters, you play as anime characters with massive boobs and assault rifles. That sounded like aquatic ambience for a second. For just a second, I heard it. Do you guys hear that? It keeps popping up for a second. And, like, the music revs up. That's so weird. Not this part, but this part. That part right there. Every time. The way the siren kind of comes in. They're right there. Right there. You hear it? You hear it? That bit right there. That's the same exact sound effect. I don't know what that is, but that is literally a... Right there. Right there. Right there. Sounds more like Fallout 2 or something. Have you even played Donkey Kong? Where's Jill? Peepo, a.k.a. also hasn't played Resident Evil. We got Donkey Kong noobs. We got Resident Evil noobs. Stop. Stop with that fucking violin shit. I can't. We're just gonna go play Donkey Kong Country 2 instead. Hey, what's up, Fanny? This is like a part of the Donkey Kong Country 2 soundtrack. I wish I knew, Leo. I'm glad you hear it too, though, because this is getting fucking ridiculous. Howdy po. Betty, I hope you're having a lovely day today, man. I really hope all cards are turning up Fengard. Oh, I found him with a key. Donkey Kong Country 1, great soundtrack, too. The numerous skills of David Wise. Gangplank Galleon at the end of Donkey Kong Country 1. I sing that shit in the shower like every day. You're soaping yourself up and suddenly... Then the fucking bongos start coming in. Smash Remix is amazing. Man, we keep talking about Smash. Why does Smash keep coming up? Did they announce another character tonight? That's another sword-based character? Yeah, there you go. Okay. It is really ridiculous. Like, Smash becomes completely irrelevant. They announce one character and people lose their minds, and then they forget about it for another month. We should probably save. Hot Head Bop is the best song on the SNES. I mean, you're not even just objectively wrong, you're just wrong. Alright, I'm sorry, but Mega Man X is filled with bangers and slammers that knock that one right out of the water. Smash news in 2 days. Hey, what's up, Ferb? I want it to be more obscure shit. What, you don't want the entire cast of Xenoblade Chronicles in sword format? What would be an announcement that would actually be exciting for that? Like, what Nintendo character would really get your rocks off for it? And don't say a Master Blaster character.
Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are
Doki
you?
complained about a game he ain't play. I played it.
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for
Will
my brother
Smith.
Chris.
I'm not sure if Will Smith is a Nintendo character.
Lost contact with him.
But the last 2 nights figuring
over
out how to
10
set up
days
Pokemon
ago.
Crystal Randomizer.
Chris,
Hopefully you got it.
Jill Berry.
What's up, Marcel?
Every last Stars team member has disappeared.
When I was a kid, I hid my
We
brother's
should have listened
Rev
to
2
them.
PS1. Oh, Res 2
What happened?
V and S.
About 2 months ago.
Rev
There
2.
was this
That's got to be Resident Evil.
incident
I'm trying to decipher. I'm
involving
putting the
these
pieces together. That makes you a bad
zombie-like
person.
Creatures
How could you?
in a mansion located in the outskirts of this
SMT characters.
city. Chris and the other Stars members discovered that Umbrella was
Gertinia from
behind
Pokemon. Is that a
everything,
trainer?
at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Ooh, does he look okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors.
Oh, a
in the
legendary
other
Pokemon.
rooms.
Okay.
Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
But
It's another sword character,
By
but
a
it's not a
Zora,
sword,
by a
it's a
Zora,
keyblade.
by a Zora,
Hey,
it's
Marcel,
the
thank you for that
grand
follow, man. I
champion.
appreciate that.
okay. Just hang in there. I'll be
Can't
back
watch
soon.
again. I haven't beat the first one yet. Holy beard, Jesus Christ, man. You had all night. What were you doing last night? What were you doing last night that was too important to beat Resident Evil 1 with me, huh? Power alert, Toki. Yeah, I mean, I said thank you. What do you want from me, Woogie? Sleeping, huh? Sleeping your life away, dude. Could have been playing Resident Evil. Oh, you know, Woogie probably wanted me to get more excited for the alert. That's it. He wanted me to bring out, like, that air horn thing. What's good, Zerd? The guy needs to wear a napkin when he eats barbecue. Him and me both. You should see me eat anything. This is why we'll never do one of those, what do they call them, mukbang streams. Because I eat everything with my hands. You're ahead of your average already? Hell yeah. That might even be 2 for the night. Ew, yeah, Az too good to eat with his hands. Az, I was eating fucking salmon and shrimp tonight with my bare hands, making a mess. Okay, wouldn't eat soup. I'll eat salad with my hands, though. Classy. Yeah, I'm about as classy as they get. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily lick my fingers, Az. That'd be kind of weird. But do I look like fucking Palpatine? How? You take the salad and you... The thing is, Lyra, you're getting ornery with me right now, but hold on a second. From my understanding, most professional food critics will eat salads with their hands because it allows you to get a more even bite of the food. So proper gourmets like myself will do such things so that we might enjoy our food. The other big thing, too, is, you know, I'm not eating salads that are fucking slapped full of ranch dressing. So you're not just... It's not like you got the ranch hands. All right, I've thoroughly confused myself. I thought we would have the key card. Why no cutlery? I don't know. I mean, there's things I will use it for. Speaking like a guy who eats from a trough. Amen. Its only real purpose is delivery of ranch. You can have some real nice salads. Now there's sweet salads, there's saucy salads, there's all kinds of good stuff. Would you eat ice cream with your hands? No. No, something that's gonna get sticky like that? No. I used the computer. Didn't it want me to use a key card, or am I thinking about the second game now? Literally salad fingers. I mean, you wash them afterwards. Who needs utensils when you get good old-fashioned grabby mitts? Exactly. You should see me eat sushi, too. This is the second game. Right. The remake of the second game, though. I'm pretty sure you have to find a key card to interact with this. Oh, the door can be unlocked by a card. They gave me the card. Okay. Yeah, you know, sushi has that stuff that they make in Japan. It's the rice around the raw fish. Toki, you are too much. Don't worry, Lyra. You'll never have to see it in person. You can just live through legend. Yeah, that's what I said, sushi. You played the remake? Of course I did. I fucking love Resident Evil. I'll be honest, though, I cannot eat with chopsticks. It's, I don't know what it is. I've tried extensively. I think it's something about the flexibility of my pinky or something. There's like a weird way it bends. Like, usually I'm pretty good with my hands, but for some reason, sushi, it just ain't it. And once again, you know, sushi, I'm sorry, I'm not even saying, I'm being chopsticks, not with chopsticks. But once again, when you use your hands, you can properly dip things, too. It's really just the superior delivery method. Can't do the remake. This was one of my favorite games of all times for the N6. I thought you said you couldn't watch... Holy beard, you trolling, dog. I mean, Palpatine, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, I've got good hand-eye coordination. Okay, so let's just appreciate the setup of that. For what's about to happen. You see the thing walking ahead of time, but everything's perfectly silent. There's no stupid music playing to distract you and ruin the mood. It's so silent you could hear a pin drop. I'll be bringing up Legend of Dragoon again. Funny how this game requires the expansion pack for the N64. I mean, it's funny that that shit even worked on the N64. Silent like a hill. Let it be. Y'all hear that? What's wrong with Legend of Dragoon? Ethereus is like the only person I've ever met that's played Legend of Dragoon and doesn't like it. Oh. It's just a headless guy. Use my hands. And fork, spoon. I think 2B's probably talking about sushi, not salad. If 2B also was a hand eater for salad, I would be very happy. I've never met another person who does it. It's like the ketchup and steak thing. Like to watch Legend of Dragoon. We can do it again for the people who missed it. I want to do Legend of Legaia eventually, too. Some dude doing Morse code. It says SOS. I put tomato sauce. What the fuck is Oh. Wait, tomatoes? Alright, whatever you're into. Ketchup and steak is a sin. Yeah, well, we're all sinners. Shoot him! I'm pretty sure we're dead. I'm pretty sure I'm definitely dead. Yo, Kaka, thank you for that follow, dude. That's pretty much what I expected. We shouldn't have stood up and fought. Got a big booty here. Well, congratulations, man. We call that badonkadonk, the dumpers. Oh, geez, Toki, when did you save? Oh! Oh, look. We saved. I don't think it's a bot. I think it's just someone being fucking weird. Wonder who that could be. That is not Bayou Billy, Lyra. His sentence had too much structure. Cheating? Oh, I saved him there. Y'all saw it. Yeah, we ain't fighting this thing. I apparently took a hit from a zombie on the way out here. These things, if I'm not mistaken, also are blind. So as long as you don't make too much noise, they can't find you. That is a knife on her shoulder. That does... I've never thought about that. That does seem so impractical. That apply to the original? You tell me. Like T-Rexes? Oh, to be. Don't believe Andor's lies. Whoop. The vision's based on movement. Just so you know, Kiki, Jurassic Park is quite popular around these parts. It is my maybe second favorite. I don't know, Alien and Jurassic Park are so close, but her favorite movie. But upon listening to the audiobook of the first one and then getting into the second one, they point out that that's actually bullshit, and Alan Grant was wrong about that. And it was just something he thought but was wrong on. Alan's a fraud. Toki is the Jurassic Park 3 of streamers. Yeah, the worst one, but all you got. Oh, sorry, 2B. Yeah, sometimes the puns get obscure. I like to toss out some easy ones that everybody can get, you know, some soft underhand tosses. And then every now and then I throw out a couple real obscure ones. 3 is not the worst, that's Jurassic World. I kind of like Jurassic World more than 3, but Jurassic World 2 is... Sharpie, I don't know who that is, Nuke. It is the season, though. There'll be a lot of people doing horror months. I hate Jurassic World so much. You know, I think I'm okay with it because it brought at least the spirit of the original one back a little bit. Whereas I felt like 3 misaligned that so hard. Maybe we need a lighter for this, maybe? Compared to what? Compared to 3? Because 3 is real trash. 3 is good for the memes. Jurassic World, the one where they started naming things like, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I forget what its name was. That part was pretty dumb. And the whole ending, I think, was kind of dumb. But I felt like while I was watching it, I was invested. Whereas Jurassic Park 3... Fucking, they lie about the thing. They go to the island to save the kid. They get all munched, and then they're just running from the fake T-Rex. JP3 was going for a more toned-down horror feel. It felt like it was like a B-rated film. 3's the one where the T-Rex looks in the kid's bedroom. No, that's 2. That's the end of 2, Lost World. No, 3's the one with the Spinosaurus. They crash the plane, and then it's like 3 people running on the island from the Spinosaurus the whole time. There's not enough casualties. That's the problem. You need more fodder. The Raccoon City Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured. Even more were killed. During the attack, our communication equipment was destroyed, and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Hey, Deuce, thank you for that follow, man. Speaking of follows, security of armaments and ammunition. Chef Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to series of recent unresolved incidents. Why would a chef have so much power here? It's an odd structure. On the very day before the zombie attack, he made the decision to relocate the weapons and scatter them at intervals through the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It's become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapons storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapons storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapons storage is missing. We've been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It's become top priority to restore power to the power room and secure those locks. 1 p.m., the west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as-of-yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers as well as their location remains unknown. We've tentatively named the creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. That was a long read. I'll sip with that T-Rex, Pete. Yeah, that was kind of weird too. You don't want to know how I got it. Yeah, I kind of did want to know how the kid got it, actually. Should we make more than one key to this extremely important area? Nah. Well, what's the point of a key if everybody has one, you know? Funny story about that animatronic, though, other than Teen Palpatine's lie. There was one dude who was going inside to service it because you had to crawl inside of it and power went off and got stuck in there for a while. Almost got Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's with a D at the end. Oh, shit. Do we have ammo? Kinda? Yeah, we do. Head to the hallway, line up the shots. The idea of a police station being made into a museum is kind of weird. It is, though. But Chef Irons is a weird dude. I mean, a police station being run by a chef is really strange to me, but I guess it makes sense because the chef does the cooking, and without the cooking, you don't get the eating. Service it, please. It was an inanimate object, okay? You don't have to make it sexualized. Yeah, little known fact, Kiki, but everything Teen Palpatine says is some sort of elaborate lie. Chef Irons in the remake is such a creep. He is here, too. All right, we've secured this area. Imagine the robot T-Rex falling on the actor like the stuffed crocodile and Hook. In the remake, they don't bother pretending even a second isn't sketchy as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's something most modern media tends to get more into now. They don't even play at people being sketchy. They just make a very clear, identifiable bad guy. No mystery, man. Oh yeah, little known fact, you can get some ammo back there. Ticket to Ride was a fun game. It is. Yeah, we can play it again in the future, too. Maybe Teen Palpatine will join us. We don't talk about the Talisman playthrough, though. Ticket to Ride is such a good board game because it's just so relaxed. Like, it's not really competitive until the end when you just get points. It's more just about completing your tracks. And if you like that, I really would like to play Terraforming Mars with you, but I don't know. Playing with like 6 people, it's going to take a while. I think we're going to try and do it on tabletop sim as opposed to a digital version. Well, a more digital version. Hopefully that speeds it up somehow. Hook is a special movie to me because I was deathly ill as a child and rented it in a hospital. Aw. I have a movie like that too. It's The Rundown with The Rock. I've been sick like 2 times in my life, and one of them, TNT, was playing The Rundown for 48 hours straight, and I just left it on the TV the whole time. It's amazing how we bond to things like that. Rundown's great. It's a pretty solid film. The Rundown. Wow, there we go. That takes Woogie back. Balto, you guys popping out the classics. I'm bringing Sean William Scott to the table. How can the digital version be a lot slower? The multiplayer aspect of it is kind of shittily put together. You hacked. So it's a game where you have lots of little operations you do when it's your turn. And you go through all of them. And then you're done, right? But then when it syncs up to everybody else afterwards, they watch you go through your actions again. So you have to wait like twice as long. It's not like your actual duration between them, but it flips all the cards and shows them all again. We've played it 2 times now, and both times it's been like 4 hours. Dude, Spirited Away is great. I haven't seen anything from oh my god, I'm gonna fuck up his name. It's not Miyamoto, is it? Is it Miyamoto? No, that can't be right. That's Nintendo guy. Miyazaki, thank you. I'm terrible with Japanese names. I'm terrible with names in general. But I think Japanese names are worse for me because I only see them on the games. Whereas, like, if it was a name like Sean or, you know, Smith, that's something I've seen 8 billion times, so I can lock it in. Let's just step it back. It's not even just names, it's nouns. Nouns as a whole. Unopened cardboard boxes. Looks like a rookie's desk. I want the health. Give me the health. Chris's diary. August 8th, I talked to the chef today, once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie, but the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one's willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random through the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to the case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variant of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage today? We talked it over and we've decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Forgive me, Claire. It's a good thing I got to read it. And of course, we'll get the unicorn medallion. All right, who's ready for the next Easter egg? I know it's Halloween. But you know, it's not a playthrough if we don't prove what a creep Whiskers is. Is this when we can do this? I think you have to talk to the desk 100 times or something like that, and then you get a thing. I hope I'm talking in the right spot. I need more quality anime in my life. There's a lot of... Okay, I'm not going to say bad anime. There's a lot of anime that doesn't meet my expectation out there. And it's a shame. But there is a lot of good stuff, too. You just have to dig through and find what you like. I hope I'm hitting the right spot. I hope we're not supposed to move in. Sorry to be an obnoxious nerd. Rose coming in like, well, actually, Swan Princess is a Don Bluth film. There we go. We got the Easter egg. So yeah, talking to the desk 50 times gets you this film that we can develop, and I think you get to see like a raunchy schoolgirl picture of, is it Claire? In Whiskers' desk, which is pretty creepy. Pretty creepy, old Whiskers. Is it Rebecca? Oh, Rebecca Chambers. Okay, maybe less creepy. I don't know. It's creepy either way. 50 times. I don't know what the count is. It might be. It's a good number more than 1 or 2, though. Pretty sure Chambers is barely an adult. Yeah, that's what seems so weird about it. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. Number 1. Regarding the G-Virus currently under development by Umbrella Inc., so far it is unconfirmed that the G-Virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigation. Number 2. regarding Mr. Brian Irons, chef of the Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribe from Umbrella Inc. Over the last 5 years, he was aptly involved in the cover-up of the Mansion Lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons has been arrested under the suspicion of rape on 2 separate accounts during his years as university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation. You know, they really don't hide the fact that he's a creep in this one either, now that you read this. Yo, what's good, old man Seth? It's good to see you, brother. And Maggie, bright and early. I have a soft spot. Oh, okay. So you've been here for a while, extra early tonight. Where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to circumstantial evidence as well as his phenomenal academic standing. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Fucking piece of shit. He definitely is. How's Resident Evil going? Phenomenal. We just wrapped up 1. It's our 3rd game for Horror Month. I always do Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 back to back. Say, this looks like it can be opened. For me, there's something magical about this trilogy. I'm going to call them a trilogy, even though I know there's
you always were a kidder, Steve.
4th, 5th, and 6th numbered one. Hey, Zerd, thank you for the 18 years, man. I appreciate that. Stars. No. First game is Chris and Jill. Second game is Claire and Leon. Third game is Chris and Jill? Chris and Jill, I think. Maybe just Jill? I think just Jill. No, Chris ain't in it. Then 4th game's Leon. I think 5th and 6th game you can play a multitude of characters. Code Veronica, which we'll play later on, is Claire and Chris. You start out as Claire. Code Veronica is just a long game all around. But man, Code Veronica for me is so cool because there's all this character development, there's twists, there's turns, there's Steve. God, I can't get enough Steve. I'm glad to see another Code Veronica lover in you, fool. It gets a little bit of stuff. And it is, you know, it's got like big, kind of stretched out level segments, whereas I'm more of a fan of the mansion or the police station style. I'm sure this is still locked. Steve really gets the motor run. Dude, he gets something running. Father! I can't! Hold on. All right. So we can develop this a little early now, and we can check out this saucy picture. This picture is so fucking funny because you can see that her face is just edited onto someone else's body. Oh my god! Apparently the director of the new Final Fantasy game is not too pleased about the memes. Fucking boo-hoo, your game's a viral meme. What type of idiot would make a game like that and be like, wow, I can't believe people made fun of my game? The main character said chaos like 20 times in a 60-second trailer. Yes, that's an exaggeration, I'm aware. Chaos beat me up and took my math homework. It's not an ink ribbon there? There's definitely an ink ribbon there. Chaos drinking game. Yeah, I don't want alcohol poisoning. What's up, Kinder? I try to show the Easter eggs every year, Dignan. I do. Because every year we've got new people on for the crew. Oh, shit. We did indeed get the grenade launcher. I mean, let's be real, Dignan. Playing a game 5 or 6 times is the only way I'm going to learn anything worth talking about for the game. So I got to get them while I can. You know, there's not... Did I already save once? No, I didn't. There's not a lot of opportunities for me to flex my knowledge on something. Usually the stuff we're playing, I'm pretty clueless on. The complainer. He's not complaining, he's just pointing it out. More like Palpatine the Heckler. Reminiscing? Sure, sure. I remember where I was last year this time. Watching Toki play Resident Evil. I was sitting at my computer, hanging out. Hackle, man, we got a lot of them. That's all right, we got to clean one of them up earlier. It's a rare occasion where someone gets banned in this channel, that's for sure. It's legit what I was doing, my man. And you'll be here next year, too. Riding high from the pad? Oh, yeah. What did he do? I just said some gross stuff. And I mean, I was talking about gross stuff before that, too. But I've had a suspicion for a while that he's someone who's been banned before and come back on other accounts. So, you know, I can hit him with the circumventing a ban. Talked about poop in the middle of talking about poop. Well, I mean, he was talking about how many shits he took that day. It's like, oh, yeah, my tummy's upset. I keep pooping over and over and over again. Oh, my God. It's like, if I say that's enough, you know, and someone keeps going, then they're gonna get banned. It wasn't that one you hacked, it was the other one. Not again, not again. You were talking about wiping poo on a lady. Yeah, well, I was reading Urban Dictionary. This was about a fictional character. It wasn't about somebody's real bowel movement habits. Exactly, the context is important. And, like, if I feel like something's passed and I say stop, that's the big one. I haven't checked unban request today yet, no. That person had appealed a ban before. Oh, this is the liquor, so we have to be careful here. He killed me last time. He made me bleed my own blood. What if we're just, like, super quiet? I bet the glass on the floor makes noise, too, so we should watch that. Net. Net. Run for it! Run, bitch, run! We're good. Yeah, well, I mean, there was a comfortable cushion for a while between Ragnar and the next person to be banned, and that cushion is gone now. That time is left. That's why he's been in his best behavior tonight. This letter's just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the Eastern office on the 1st floor. 2236. All right, Palpatine, 2236. Remember that for me. Lookers are the same scale of terrifying as hunters are trolls. Terrifying as hunters, probably, or trolls. 10 out of 10? Are trolls terrifying? I don't know. They can't hurt you unless you go under their bridge. 22463326. You guys are literally the worst. Yeah, I know you're kidding. I'm on this. This is not my first rodeo with chat. I believe last year we had a much kinder audience. I should have grabbed my rocket launcher. There's gonna be a problem here. I remember like 3 or 4 people typed the right thing out, and I was actually impressed. No trolls. No people trying to throw me off balance. You're like, Toki, actually, I think it was 42069. 1, 2, 3. My dude is dead. All right, 2. What was the other number? Hold on. Let me just scroll up and see these real numbers. 2, 2, 4, 6. Okay, 4 and 6. Ooh, Ooh, good. Okay, I'm glad I didn't get lied to. No, I got him. Got him. And look at that. Why would you store a map in this? You know what? I don't even want to know. We'd never lie to you. You guys lie like rugs all the time. That's all right. That's the dynamic we have here, though. It's all we have. That's definitely locked. You know, say one thing about Resident Evil and Silent Hill. They lock their doors. Okay? They stay safe. We used to keep our doors in our house and our cars unlocked here. Thought we were in a good neighborhood. We are in a good neighborhood. It's not a bad area. And then, oh, I don't know, maybe 20 years of doing that. One day, at like 2 in the morning, we saw a light in the car outside. Some fucking kids let themselves in and were rummaging through trying to find shit to steal. It's a weird feeling having somebody, like, in your area stealing your shit. Like, actually, like, your thing. Someone took a dump in the car. Nah. Not a whole lot up here. Perhaps the most valuable thing in a police department, apparently. Yeah, well, that and grenade rounds. Yeah, it's free ammo, though. Free ammo is free ammo is free ammo. We're gonna have to bring this grenade launcher in and get a little zombie cleanup time. An invasion of privacy that should get you paranoid? Yeah, I try not to let it bother me. I probably still wouldn't lock things. Unless I was going away for extended time or something. Motherfucker, I knew he was lying in wait. But everybody else did. I guess it wasn't my car that was going through, so maybe it would have been different. Is the Tofu Cop minigame in this? I don't know. I've never done any of the bonus content in this. Allegedly, you know, in line with the SS Ann meme with Mew, if you don't pick up any ammo or something like that, and you don't kill any zombies and you get here, you can find Brad and shoot him and get a key or something. This is our next stop right here. All my laundry, and I have 3 socks with no matches. Fuck does that even happen? Had a break into my old apartment. Cop told me that they were kids because they left shoe prints that were size 3. Wait, so like a bunch of like 8-year-olds or like 5-year-olds came in? These were probably some really smart thieves, if I'm being honest. They came in with kids' shoes. They stamped a bunch of muddy footprints around. Like a glove, baby. You get the key to get changes of clothes. Feta, you played these games. Never mind. Feta, we're gonna get that emulator set up for you. We'll make some time. It said middle school with size 3? Wow. You know what? Never mind. If their feet are that tiny, I can't imagine how much other parts of them are tiny. You know, maybe they deserved your stuff a little bit more. You know, they've had a hard life. Taxpayers' money used for that security system. State of the art, baby. Imagine working at this police station, having to go to the bathroom, so you gotta go get the unicorn key, shove it up the statue's anus, and then she pees out a diamond key. I don't know why this upsets you. I love this game and the fact that you refused. Like, I didn't realize that you didn't have a means of playing it. I just assumed you were used to playing with emulators too. And you had this, what's the word I want to use for this? There was a certain energy about how you said you refused to play the OG ones. It was like this, I don't know, vehement rage towards them. I thought there was something else with them. Oh, man. What's up, Pudding? Are you scared? No, video games don't scare me. I can say I've never actually been afraid while playing a video game. We've played all the spoopy ones. Of course, in saying that, someone in chat could be like, yeah, but Toki, have you played? Nah, the thing is, And I don't know if it's just because, like, I've done enough game design that I kind of split myself from it or not. But I can't get immersed in games that way. I can't be immersed enough into them to actually feel fear. In real life, I fear it plenty, you know? Someone dig up the clip where Toki gets startled or jump scared. Jump scare is not fear, though, dude. I will argue. I know you're just fucking Ivy sarcastic and Vine Whip over here, but jump scare is not really fear. Jump scare is a reaction. It's fight or flight. What game got you the closest to scared? Well, I think the first horror game I played was Amnesia, so I think the fact that it was the first one, probably that or Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is one of my favorites. I don't know. Butt Sniffer 64 is pretty scary. Imagine being scared of a Nintendo 64 game, other than Glover. I think virtual reality might do it, yeah. Virtual reality is kind of crazy. Before I picked up my VR headset, I was like, man, that's just a gimmick. It ain't that different. But then you put on the VR headset and things change. Like, I was playing Fallout 4 VR and just going through the intro to see what it was like. And, like, I was checking out my wife's butt, and I was like, wow. Like, that's usually not a thought in video games because I'm so separated from it. But, like, the eyes wander down, and you're like, wow, she kind of has a nice ass. It's okay, she was my wife, we're clean. I received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers at the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items. C4. Lots of explosives. Wowee. Stroking through her death. That ass, dude, that's fucked up. Besides, you're frozen in carbonite. You can't do that. I don't like this area. Something around that corner. I can smell it. Ah, yes, another crank. There is some shit that's kind of bullshit with VR, though, there. When you're in the tank and she's getting shot, you can definitely walk out of the tank. Like, you can move your head out of it, and it gets kind of jarring. I don't think I actually even got far enough to do... I did maybe a little gunplay. Use your wizard eyes. Let me open my... I forgot. What was it called? Shagan Eye? No. Shagan Eye? Fuck, dude. All right, obscure trivia. What was Hiei's eye called? The third eye from Yu Yu Hakusho. Not the Sharingan. Jagan Eye. Fucking nerd! Everybody shamed Scar. He got that way too fast. I didn't even finish talking. Sharing God works for me too. Taco sent me this great fucking video. Somebody did an Amaterasu from the fucking ramen guy in Naruto. Oh my god. What a top tier meme. It's just like all this side footage of this side character's eye turning into the fucking little dotty thing and then lighting someone on fire. Exactly what you're talking about. You know why it sticks with me, Scar? And it was on one of those old Toonami videos. Okay, I would definitely not eat that with my hands. Imagine super hot ramen and just dip your hand right into it. Ah. Yo, what's up, September girl? Yeah, yummy burning flesh. Hey, I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I also enjoyed Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a fun show. Going back and rewatching it, the beginning drags a little bit. Schnappy? That's, you know what? That's a fair cultural question, you act. If you would like to ask September if they know of Schnappy the crocodile, I bet they do. Ich bin Schnappy. Should have been at a dark tournament. Couldn't agree more. Dude, the stuff after Dark Tournament with Toguro, where he's in Spirit World condemning himself, that's the stuff of Legends. Alright, we're gonna go clear these zombies out. Hopefully it's not just a big old waste of ammo. Hello, my friends. Scar, this is where I thought maybe you shotgunned all the zombies. This seems like a great spot to get a street sweeper. Here they come. Here they come. I can tell by the way they walk that they are fucking dead. S key, S key. Back pedal for success. Save those. That'll do it. Nice and clean. That's the spot. I mean, this spot always looks satisfying. That guy's wearing the same shoes as Leon, though. That's concerning. Hopefully we didn't accidentally just toast Leon. Spot those damn shoes from a mile away. Nothing is wrong. Okay, can we get a tasty beverage? Nothing will be wrong. Look at all the violence in this video game. There is quite a bit, but it's against zombies, so it's okay. I do it again as an adult, and I got like 2. That's all right. You got lucky as a kid. Don't worry. It's not that you degraded as a gamer. It's that you got lucky. And sometimes memory can be a crazy thing for that type of stuff. Watch this German streamer play RimWorld with Twitch integration. Oh, yeah? I saw a couple cool games today that are a bit like RimWorld that I wanted to check out. Flutter Colony with Schnappy. Was she familiar with it? I don't know, like, what era Schnappy was popular in Germany. I just remember it from Tsunami Aftermath. Of course, okay. So he's like Blue's Clues, I'm guessing, over there. Right in the kneecap. That'll do him in. Oh, is it a Swiss thing, too? You should ask Alara's son about it when she gets here. Good. We didn't mix the herbs together yet. Blue's Clues was such a good show as a little kid. Did you see that that Steve made a Twitter post? Or was it a video, I think, because they're trying to reboot Blue's Clues? And he talks to you about his college experience. I'm not gonna lie, there was a bit of it that was cringy, but then there was another part that was like, wowee, that's right in the fucking nostalgia. But didn't watch, probably for the best. It's a little emotional. Fucking reboots. I agree. Like, I mean, I read about this all the time. I like original content. I don't have an issue necessarily with something being rebooted. I dislike that I recognize that it's literally just safe money and that's what they're going after. I'd rather see them try and do something. Obviously, I don't have anything on the line. I'd rather see them try something and fail. But at least be original. Stalker mod adds intricate crafting and gear maintenance system to make repairing cheaper if you collect stuff. Vanguard. Holy crap, repairs cost so much, I'm poor. Well, it was a good thought, Fenny. Aren't they rebooting Reboot? I thought that was some kind of meme. Key. I'm pretty sure we have to go the other way. I just wanted to clear this out. Are they? I don't know. I made that up, but, you know, you've been lying about shit all night, so I figured I'd get you at least once. 'Tis only fair, Palpatine. Maybe we could clean this room out, too. Get him with a little bit of pistola fire. Okay, they're kind of close here. Kind of close. Acid rounds. Acid round right to the face. Oh, oh, it got in my eyes. It got in my eyes. No, I don't think they rebooted Speed Racer. Speed Racer is so fucking silly, though. One of you guys linked, it's probably you, Hack. One of you guys linked the Speed Racer compilation that was so funny. It was so stupid. The Rugrats reboot showed its ugly 3D art. The ugliness of the Rugrats worked in 2D animation. Yeah, that'd be like 3D Ren and Stimpy. Nobody wants that. The one where he's acting like a sociopath? The very one. That's the very one. It's so good. I watched a bunch of it as a kid, but it never really made any sense to me. But watching that shit as an adult, holy fuck, a lot of it is dark. Definitely something back here. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I can smell it. Unfortunately, I can't pick it up. There's a live action one? Is it Dragon Ball Evolution style bad? Smell-o-vision. I think they have something like that for VR, actually. Tangential. I'm pretty sure you can buy, like, they give you, like, 6 different basic scents, and some games for VR can work with it, or some apps. What? No shit. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff coming out for it. The more they pull you in, the more they immerse you, the better it's gonna be. Like, I'm really looking forward to haptic feedback suits coming down in price. There's something you can wear so that when you get hit by an enemy in the game, you get, like, a boom. Because in VR, it really makes a difference. It's crazy. It takes it to the next level. It's legit good. Made by the... Wait, was that the Matrix people made it? What possessed them to do that? Imagine McDonald's ad with French fries smells, or better yet, the McRib. Is the broken shotgun used for anything if you pick it up as Jill in Resident Evil 1? No. Nope, that's for Chris. I don't know why they left it on Jill's side. There's a few things that are weird like that. Like, I want to say... They leave you with the crank for, like, ever. I mean, obviously, you can get rid of keys. I don't know why they decided to do that. When you can get rid of the keys, but, like, you're done with the crank and you don't need it. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. I heard the only way to eat the McRib is in the parking lot after you buy it. It's a good way to do it. Last year when the McRib came back, I bought 8 of the suckers. And the next day I ate like 5 of them in a row, and I did feel sick. I'm not a proud man. I have my faults. And I am a sucker for the McRib. Maybe I'll check the movie out then. That sounds cool. You know, Beef, I think you donoed the other day, and I can see people's names when they dono. Like, it shows up on my PayPal. I saw your last name, and I thought that very thing. Never buy anything less than 2 McRibs at a time? A man after my own heart. I think it's something from this game. Let's see. I think you can use it to trade for a flamethrower instead. You're probably thinking of this game. I don't think Jill can get a flamethrower in 1. There's definitely another door in here that was locked before. Whoop. that ain't it either, Chief. Maybe we already had a key that we used to get into the evidence room? Maybe it's for the evidence room? By God. Uh-oh, Toki. The governor of Pennsylvania said the McRib is going to be outlawed. Yeah, right. Ducky was just telling me yesterday how cool my governor was. I don't know nothing about him. Well, I don't know about cool, but the dude likes money in whatever form he can get. It ain't about the good of the land. Okay, I don't know who Anon was, but that was actually kind of spoopy because I can't see it in chat. It's kind of cheating when the noise starts. I can look over and see it in chat. With dodos, that don't work. Whoever you are, whatever it takes. Thank you for the 198. I appreciate that, Anon. You don't get the glory. Well, I mean, you don't have to dono anonymously. It could show who it was if they had wanted that. I guess you wouldn't get the big glory.
Help me!
No more bit donos. I mean, they still scare me. It's just like it adds this element of confusion because I don't know where it's coming from. Can I go this way? We can. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Cow King?
Leon!
The handsome and
Claire,
fantastic
you made it.
Leon Kennedy.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
How'd you get past the locked door? Yeah,
you
she can
just
crawl
missed
around
her.
in the vent.
Who is she?
I don't know.
Leon's
But
Kennedy.
it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio.
Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you.
That way we can keep in touch if
It is,
something comes
I'm
up.
glad we have fingerless gloves in this one, too. There's no shortage of fingerless gloves in Raccoon City. Hey, Pac, coming in with the 498. Thank you very much, Pac. I appreciate that, man. Did you expect that one? Of course I did. I expect everything. I'm like the perched eagle waiting to strike. Thank you very much, Pac. I appreciate it. Honestly, no, I didn't. Okay, I feel like honesty is an important policy. That one made me pee a bit? Yeah. The 198, 199, 200 ones are more for fun. Well-timed, it could be a little spoopy. They're themed. The $5-ish ones, win-timed or jump scares. The $10 ones are pretty much always going to make me jump, because they're loud. That's why they're $10, because I do not want them going off that much. I normally have this in for when I sleep, but the scream scared the heck out of me. Well, you're up all night now, Waypuck. Might as well play some Fire Emblem. Or Pokemon Unite. I forget if you said if you got Fire Emblem. I don't think you did now. Moog's been busy this week. Yeah, Moog has been tossing the bits. Hey, Kiki, thank you for the one, dude. I appreciate that. Why is that one called Michigan? That's the character. Yeah, as Pac pointed out. I know that's Pac's personal favorite. There we go. Okay. Bronze plate with a picture on it. We gotta do something. Hold on a tick. Blue, yellow, yellow, blue. Okay. We're gonna far enough. You need all those bits to buy new underwear. Oh, I always stock up before Horror Month. It's messy business, that. You see how we can allude around the deed without directly saying, like that dude earlier did? Fucking gross. Gotta leave something to the imagination. But I wonder if we'll get to Michigan this year. It's last on the list. We will always get to Michigan, Scarred. So how's the game? I mean, Resident Evil? Are you serious, APOC? It's the best. I wait all year to play these games. That is a Monster Hunter symbol. I remember it. Is that all we get out of here? Was there anything else? None of these books appear useful. You don't know that. Don't judge a book by its cover. You played Code Veronica on stream? Yes. Well, it's Code Veronica X, technically. But yes, every year. And we will this year, too. Have no fear. Ooh, Kiki, thank you for the 200. I appreciate that. Other fun fact about the 199, 198, and 200. Your boy voice acted them himself. That's me. Oh, no. Zombies. Wow, really? I know. It's amazing. It's a good zombie hiss. I practiced all year. It's surprisingly fun to make sound effects, too. I assume if you have to do it for a job, it could still be fun, but it's probably more pressure. Oh, definitely at the dinner table. Oh, yeah. Hey, Teen Palpatine, can you pass the butter? So, is that a yes, or... With the ranch hands? Dude, I didn't... If it was... Okay. If there was ranch dressing all over the salad, I would not dip my fingers in it. Anything gooey like that's gonna be gross. That's gross. Yeah, it's actually why I got banned from Twitter, Taco. Yep. Oh, come on. He was right on the transition. I don't really want to waste it just yet. Back it up. Back it up. It's a rough scene. Did they actually show that scene in a book? I'm trying to remember. I want to say I went through like a Plagueis book, or maybe it was in the Bane books. Maybe it was just a different... I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of the books I read. I definitely remember something about Palpatine in one of the books, though. Have you read the Reel of Time books? Oh, Kiki just got a couple bonus points from me. Yeah, so I was 23 years old when I first actually read a book. I skipped every fucking summer reading that I ever had to do for school. I half-assed every assignment I was ever given. And I wanted to get into reading because I felt like I was missing something, which I was. And a friend was like, you should read Wheel of Time. I was like, oh joy, an epic fantasy. This should be good. Wheel of Time is fantastic, but it is very dry. I think it's a good way to start, though, because then you can read pretty much anything. I was actually just going through Wheel of Time a second time because all the books are on YouTube as well. But then I got into the First Law. Yeah, if you're doing the same ones that I was doing too, Kiki, the voice actors are nice. They have like a nicely voice acted dude for Rand's part, and then they have someone pretty fitting for the female side too, with a female voice actor. Like, one of the worst things in the world is when you find an audiobook you like, and then they find voice actors that just have horrendous voices. Like, I'll never forget, I went through the Drizzt trilogy, and they had this one chick who had like a nice, relaxing voice. It was great. I really enjoyed them. And then they switched her to this other chick, and she had this super high-pitched voice that just was like nails on the chalkboard. I actually couldn't get through the book because of it. The Time series includes 14 books plus one prequel. The paperback series averaged 826 pages. Yeah, that's about right. Yep. And the best part is, too, after the first couple books, almost all the important things happen in, like, the last 10 pages. The rest of it's just all fluff. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chef found out, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me not to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. I heard that all the art pieces from the chef's collection are rare items. Literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds these tacky things or where he's getting the money for them. I wasn't surprised to see the chef come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hung. I was appalled by the expression on the chef's face as he leered at the painting. Why would anyone consider something like that as a work of art is beyond me. Yeah, he's definitely a creep here. I have a problem actually reading books because of slight dyslexia, but I do like books being read to me. I feel like I might have, I don't know if I have dyslexia or something weird, but I have a really hard time staying on the line. And I also tend to read words out of order for some reason. I don't know if that's like in line with dyslexia or not, but it does suck. It's annoying. I think mine's minor enough that I can kind of figure out what's going on. Bane Trilogy's top tier. I like the first Bane book a lot. Once he started getting all of his powers, though, I don't know. I don't like books about Jedi or Sith. I enjoy, like the great part about the first Bane book is he's just some worker on some fucking random outer world planet, and his powers kind of are awakening, but he's not full-on Sith yet. Those were great. Nick Podial. Is he one of the Wheel of Time guys? I'm bad with names for that type of stuff. I think it's Chef, not Chief. That's what I'm saying, Sisu. ADD and Tourette's kill any book written for me? Oh, yeah, that's gotta be rough. Hard to read when your eyes flicker all over? Yeah. I don't know if you get it too, Fanny, or any of you guys get it, but sometimes I'll read a paragraph with ADHD and then be like, wow, I don't remember anything from that. Realize I just, like, completely zoned out. And then you just have to go back and reread it. Which book has the power awakening? I think, like, the first one of the Bane trilogy is, like, starting. The second one, I want to say, is when he starts to come to power. And by the third one, he's full-on badass. And he is a badass, and it's cool. And there's a lot of neat stuff that happens. But the perspective of the Sith or Jedi, and this is why the movies aren't that big for me either, are always just less interesting. I like to see the common person. Like, I would love, and I've tried a couple like this too, but I'd love, like, a Stormtrooper book. Or, like, some of you guys have suggested, I think, like, the Mandalorian books. Yeah, Kramer. He was the one that read it for the one that I did, too. I remember the name now. Read a paragraph 10 times and still not remember what it was if I'm not interested. Yeah, and that's probably the ADHD style shit. The quickest way to glaze over is listening to Moog and Abs try to figure out how to play a board game. Yeah, well, you are real quiet. I think if we're gonna play board games on a tabletop sim, we need somebody to pick one out and actually learn it. We can't try and sit there in Discord and learn it. That's just a nightmare. They weren't even squabbling. Like, we all watched the same video that was supposed to explain how to play. It was called a game called Island Spirits or something like that, which looked really cool. And then we loaded up the game, we picked our characters, and holy fuck. It was like, what the hell do we do? Oh, stay away, stay away! I need to walk the dog. All right, Speed, be safe, my man. And make sure not to let the dog walk you. That's important. To not watch the video right, and then we couldn't play. So thanks, Woogie. Maybe if we had another head to prevail. Yeah, you know what? Actually, look how that turned out, Woogie. Boogie Woogie. Instead, we got to play Talisman. Gave the young kid 2 videos, a math video, a Star Wars video, and they speed lapsed the video? Okay. So I'm guessing they probably paid attention to Star Wars? Or do they jump back and forth? Can hear something and understand every word, but totally forget everything that's said? That's my undiagnosed learning. Ah, okay. It sounds, I mean, in the same ballpark of how it is for me for a lot of things, too. I don't know. Whatever, that just means you get to experience all your favorite things a few times. The trail at House on the Hill is a bit difficult to start, but when you play one game, it really makes sense. That sounds a lot like that Netflix show people keep talking about. House on the Hill? Fuck that bird. Yeah, it's interesting, APOC. I've heard a lot of different therapies are ADHD as well. The most interesting one that I don't think there's anything officially proving it works for is there's like some shit you can do with magnets. How do they work? In like a particular part of the brain, and I don't know. Supposedly it's got promising studies run. I don't know what that means. How's math not interesting? It's the language of the universe. I think when you're in school, math is super uninteresting because you don't have a purpose for it. Hey, what's up, Alara? Good morning to you. Alara, UHacked had a question for you. I don't know if he's still here, but he wanted to know if you're familiar with Schnappy the crocodile. But math is super interesting for me now, even though I suck with it. It's aquatic ambience again. There's so many cool things for game design, or I guess for making games in general. It's not so much the design of them, but in how characters can move that it becomes useful for. You know what? Let's just fix this whole health situation. Never heard of it? He said, I know Schnappy's a TV show in Germany, but he said a lot of his Swiss friends knew of it too. Sisu knows what's up. Where do you know it from, Sisu? What a ambience be in Tokyo Online. I put a meme in for it in one of the other tests. We'll see. I'll see how memely I want to get. You know how I am sometimes with keeping things serious, but if I can do something tasteful. I think the spider boss in the first stream test we did of it was named Webby, which was the spider from Donkey Kong, and he dropped Aquatic Ambience the axe. No idea, just picked up the song from somewhere years ago. It's fucking catchy. I'd play it, but I wouldn't want Schnappy to come into my house and break my kneecaps for copyright law. Hey, look, another crossbow. Ah, yes, Max, welcome. 3 o'clock in the morning and Max is still thrashing about. I mean, we could save here. I guess we might as well. Might remember now. I guess I never heard it. Guess I heard of it, never saw it. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I could play a bar. I feel like if I play a bar from it, suddenly 30 people are going to clear out. It's definitely a kid's cartoon. This will definitely summon UHack back.
Ich bin Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil. Komm aus Ägypten, das liegt direkt am Nil.
I have no idea what's being said, but it's catchy. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's even better. We can see the cute little crocodile. I won't make you guys suffer, but I'll link it here for anybody that's actually interested. It do be bopping. It's got that kind of like innocent vibe to it. Thanks, I hate it. Yeah, it's all right, Az. You hate everything, though. Yo, what's up, Viz? Hey, what's up, Chard? Making sure there's nothing to spin here. Heard it already, but not my style. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a kid show. I wouldn't have expected. I just didn't know. I don't even know how old it is. If it would be something that would be like a growing up thing, or if it's newer. Suck arrow, kiddo. Whoa, it's too dangerous. Better not go out there. We got 9 arrows in a dream. We might as well clear the place out. My lad's still rolling. 3 arrows in a dream. Maybe we'll save him. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess it's the other side that you actually see the helicopter crash. It sounds like Donkey Kong. I literally, when I went to the Schnappy song, I had aquatic ambience up, Taco. It's the part where it goes... Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Can I give you a game suggestion? Yeah, you can shoot me one. Horror Month's already planned out, but for post-Horror Month, yeah. The spot always confuses me. There's something about how it's laid out. I think that's back to the magazine room. Is there a door down here? Superman 64. Like I ain't already beat it. Oh, we have the valve handle. Hold on. It's always next year. I feel so bad. I realized what game we forgot. I knew there was going to be one. I said I was going to play Gone Home, or was it Sweet Home? Whichever one was the Resident Evil predecessor. I should just play it during the year for fun. Just to do it. No, not Alone in the Dark. It's like when you were playing right before Spoopy Month. Yeah, give me a name right now, because I'm kind of curious. You want to say you had 10 viewers. Excuse me, but when I played Superman 64, we peaked at 30 viewers back then. That was the biggest stream I had. And everybody were just regulars, too. People were just so engrossed by it. You thought about playing Super Mario 64 again? I play it yearly. Yeah, there's some games I play yearly. Like all the 3D Zelda games I'll play every year. Link to the Past I'll play every year. I go through the Marios as well. Mario 64, Super Mario World, and Super Mario World 2 I like to replay. The other 3D ones I'm wishy-washy with. Like, I'm not that big on Sunshine. I've only played Odyssey once. I could probably replay that, but Odyssey didn't really do a lot for me. But Mario 64 is amazing. I love that game. I think there's like a nice mix of challenge, charm, Dire Docks, Time Splitters. Is that one we've played before? I couldn't tell you, Restraza. Okay, so that just goes back down. Sandro treats it like a religion. Many do. Now, remember, the song came out around 2004, got played everywhere. Stores, TV, it was pretty huge. Ah, so you are familiar then. Okay. I didn't know if that might have been something where, like, it was popular in Germany and maybe just, like... I don't know. If it's like kid shows in the U.S., there's paraphernalia that goes around. Time Splitters was good. Anything made by that Rare team back in the day is just automatically gold. Probably didn't need to save here. When you catch me listening to the Schnappy song, you're probably listening to it right now. All right, we're safe in here. I'm going to take a super fast AFK, guys. I will be right back, and then we'll get going. All right. Palpatine always keeping it clean while I'm gone. Thank you, Palpy, for always, taking the reins. Really being a model chatter. Oh, thank you, Alara. I'll take that as a thank you as well, Kiki. Welcome back. Close enough. Honker is a funny word. Yeah, it is. It's like Horker a little bit. You know, the walruses from Morrowind. What do we get out of that? No, I'm super silly. We need to go back this way. That's Horker. Yeah, it sounds like Honker. It's at least 60% similar. So, can we come in here? This door looks kind of mangled. Or Horkers in Morrowind? Yeah, I want to say they're in the Blood Moon DLC. Wasn't Honker the name of the kid from Duckwing? Oh my god. Yeah, it's 3 a.m., folks. Dorkwing Duck. There we are. It wouldn't surprise me. Those ducks always have silly names. So, what's the deal with its scream? Oh, this must be one of the gem spots, and I, of course, put it away. What's Notterween? If you see above my head, you need better Twitch TV to be able to see a lot of these. But it's one of my favorite emotes, Notters, but I've switched it over to a Halloween variant. It's the frog, but he's nodding. Aha, person key. Really fucking parked this thing in an awkward position. Probably gonna need more than 3 bolts. Let's pop this bad boy back in the chest. Now, what do we got? We got plenty of grenades. Grenades are like the shotgun for Claire, so we shouldn't feel too bad about expending those. Not a lot of pistol ammo. I think it's gonna have to be grenades. I don't think we're gonna need this again for a while, if at all, so we'll drop that away. There was a room with a lighter. Can pop off. I think in this one, yeah, you can. In the first game, it won't let you put in other ammo in the bazooka, or as they call it here, the G-launcher, which is kind of awkward because they have different things they're good against. There you go. That's the ticket. I don't know if you're on mobile or Windows, but if you're on Windows, you can get BTTV for your browser, and it'll let you see a lot of them. I can only imagine what it's like for our poor phone users. Like, half of this chat is just emote spam. Apple, I think it probably has it for an Apple browser, too. Being the high IQ individual I am, I falsely said Windows, but I should have just said PC. Or phone user. Damn, Wise. It's alright. You can live vicariously with chat. There's a surprising amount of people that watch Twitch on their phone. What's it called again? BTTV. That's Better Twitch TV. PC or Mac? I'll take some mac and cheese if you got it. What about Linux? Who cares about Linux? Get it out of here. Yeah, I want to say something like 40% of our incoming views come from phones, which I never thought it would be that high. But I guess it makes sense. It's something convenient to do while you're out and about. I just suck with phones. I never need one because I'm always at home. think... Was it this door? No, it must not have been this one. There's definitely a locked door somewhere about. Jester always talking about Unix? I don't think I've ever heard him bring up Unix. What? Oh, like Linux. Never mind, I get it. Some kind of CBT thing. That's like CBT to the extreme. Whoa, hello there! Reloading! Yo, Griffin, the term is carrying the chat, all right? Palpatine's here for those moments when things slow down. He's gonna keep it lively and spicy. It's a Unix system. I know this. Oh my goodness. Why do you know it, though? More film from me. But how about something useful? Absolutely nothing. Oh, that ain't nothing. That's C4, baby. Let's go. All I need now to destroy the wall being blocked by the helicopter is a detonator, which conveniently is not here. That's not good music. Wait, take some what? You don't know. You don't get to do that, Restraza. What, emulator? Emulators in my stream? Oh, no. No, that's all real hardware all the time. If I was using an emulator, it would probably be EPSXE, though. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard! Wow, it's a rough first day on the force. Man, look, they even had the suspicious glasses with the nose and the mustache. They had everything lined up for them. Some Mickey Mouse hats. Place got fucking turned. They partied hard here. I'm guessing he's a zombie now. He's gonna get up. 100% chance he gets up. They look bubbling up for a second. And then the change takes hold of him. All right, point blank rocket. That's starving Marvin. Hey, he's just coming in for a bite. I guess we'll pop that off for right now. We just combine those? Nice. You can't hesitate. If you hesitate, that's how you die. Starving Marvin. We're supposed to hold all the stars jokes until the next game, but I'll let it pass because it was too good to pass up. Imagine if Marvin would wear those glasses when he turned. They just slide onto his face. Whenever I see those glasses, I think of Todd Howard. No way around it. Yes, this is Rod Boward. Hello, totally legitimate gamers. Did you hear about the latest release of The Elder Scrolls Skyrim? Why, yes, you can fish in it. Yeah, let's develop that film. Film A. Oh, hey, look, it looks like Tyrant's arm. I thought this was a new variant, though. Code G, human body experiment. Did you get him working, Kiki? Hey, there you go. Welcome to the exclusive club. The club where you don't just see spam walls of text. Let's store the ammo for right now. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapon cache, and hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there's no guarantee the sewage disposal plant's free of possible danger. We know our chance in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we're locking the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be more helpful to whoever may find it. Not really, but yeah, what is what it is. Do you know how STARS members get around in cars? We're supposed to be saving them for 3. You're gonna feel real silly, Sisu, when everyone else has their best jokes lined up and you shot early. There is another spot we can head over to. Now that we've got the lighter. But would they have repopulated the zombies over here? Prime for another jump scare. Alright, cool. In Resident Evil games, windows are your natural enemy, alright? Because a lot of them have scars. Ask me how I got these scars. Oh, that was the naked chick being hung that I was talking about earlier. Hey, and there's our other gem. Cool. Kind of weird. I don't really know how this works. Maybe the gem heats up and then it melts through the picture? Sweet, sweet Booba gem. Does that mean you haven't been able to see Booba yet, Kiki? You know what you have to do. I'm telling you, this Twitch platform, it's got a kinky little frog for every situation. If there's an emotion that a human being can feel, there's an animal animated to express it. Really magic. Kind of ironic that in Resident Evil 3, I'm pretty sure this game, the night sky is just black and has no stars. I never thought about that. You're probably not supposed to look up. Might be a capitalization thing. I'm not sure if it'll work in the browser. I use another program, but you can oftentimes hit tab and it'll try to autocomplete an emote for you. And it's too much light pollution. All the fire in them cities. Switch over here, giving me a network error on my own stream. What kind of meme is that? Oops, made a circle. So, did I just make a big circle around? Okay, so that goes over to where the box was. That's where we got locked out of. Not no more, you can't keep me down. Anything we want to worry about? Probably not. We'll just head through. Might be a couple more rooms down this hallway, too. I know at some point they unlock. Using your wizard's eye to open my eyes. You know what? You do what you can, right? The world's filled with magic. Most of the time, you just don't have the ability to see it. So it's a pleasure, nay, a responsibility to do it for other people. Hey, what do we get here? Is it a jump scare? The cord. Y'all know what's going to happen here, right? What did I say about windows? There's so much unbroken glass here, there is no way something will not jump out of that. Fucking do it. Do it! Fuck you, pal. Hey, welcome back, Speed. Picking up my dog poop at 2 a.m. thinking, who is going to catch me as I return to standing? And a policeman drives by. Oh, shit. Instant repay of the karma there. That was a good scare. You should see what happened the first time I did it. I had no idea that was going to happen, and I jumped in my chair. It was great. I think we got everything else down here. We do this one. It's oh, a clear bouquet. I think even beyond the legal reasons, it's just part of being a good moral person to clean up your dog turds. Our neighborhood has so many issues with that because there's so many irresponsible people with dogs. This one dude at the end of the street must be like bombarded by it because he's on a corner plot. But his yard is covered in all these different signs. I don't poop on your yard. Yo, what's up, Loopy? On this week's episode of Toki's Tropes, unbroken windows. That's right. They always got a break at a game. We have everything we need to go up. I was playing and my cousin was... Oh, hold on a second. That one scared me as a kid. I was playing and my cousin was watching. We had to pause to take a breather. Those are good times. If a game gets you that pulled into it, something's going right. Shit makes memories. The hell is this? Do you guys see this up close to the bottom of the screen? Is that like maybe Kong Burger? I love reading all these random fucking little doodads they put around. All the fake brands. Yo, Kiki, thank you for the 100, dude. I appreciate that immensely. We're gonna say that's Kong Burger. It looks like a pizza box, though. Next week, uncentered camera on main character. I love the cameras in this game. In 2 and 3, they've changed them so that they don't have the fixed camera angles, and it's probably the thing I miss the most. Number 1 for like... Did you top Moog? Oh, that's right, it reset. That's all right, Moog's in bed. Nah, 100 will hold tonight. Moog will come in tomorrow and he'll throw a jump scare, though, and he'll steal it. Trope 88. Well, you know... Benny, we do have some tropes here. Every night, it's always the same script. I don't like to deviate too much from it. I feel like it's that kind of consistency that keeps you guys coming back. Wise coming in for the number 2 spot. Thank you for the 4 rare biddies. We got poop socks in 5 minutes next, Toki. All right, I'll bring the props out. We already did fingerless gloves. We did waffle stomp earlier. We talked about Jurassic Park. That's a big one. I capitalized on your guys' nostalgia. I mean, let's be real. Capitalizing on nostalgia is my market, all right? Everybody's selling you something. I'm trying to sell you nostalgia. Restraza coming in to prove me wrong, taking the number 1 spot for the week. And, of course, my heart. Rest, thank you for the 103 biddies. I appreciate them, man. Son of a bitch. That's just textbook Restraza right there. I guess we might as well save. I've done some things. But wait, there's more. Act now and get 1 zombie hiss for 200 patates. Thank you very much, Kiki. Right back into the 1 spot. Chung, 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 chung. All right, we'll slap that back in the box. That's right, I think you scared Restraza away. Usually when the week resets, him and Skarn have little duels. And then someone throws a hundo and it's done, but I think that might be the fork. Right through his heart. All right, we want to go this way. I think we can blow this shit up. Maybe it's this wall that can be blown up. You know what? Better yet, let's pop the jewel first, because I don't know where this is going to take me. Game over, man. Game over. Restraza hitting me with the 498 rest. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. You bitch. I can never read those words together without thinking about that Harry Potter spoiler. No, I leave my gem back in the box. Snape kills Dumbledore, page 597. You bitch. Damn, Russ, that gold looking good around your neck. Yo, jumping right over the scares. I think that's it. That's gotta do it. That's the KO. And that'll probably hold you through the week. Kiki, thank you for the 2,000 biddies. We don't have any jump scares at that level. That'll do it. Thank you very much, dude. I greatly appreciate the love and support from both of y'all. In this trying time where I'm just walking back and forth between objectives, unable to complete them. Ah, yes. Spiffy, good evening to you. And Crow, welcome. Is that a hype train? Spiffy, thank you for the 499 and for the jump scare. We got a hype train popping in tonight. That is what you like to see. Immediately up to 56% too. That's the good stuff. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Nah, we had a hype train at the start of the night too. It's been a hype time. I think between September and jump scares, we've had a good number.
No! Fellow Earthlings, please listen! We need your energy now!
People of Stream, give me your strength. Hey, Holybeard with the 394. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate him. There was once a time where the 394 was the jump scare. I had it up so fucking loud, and you just hear Goku come out of nowhere. No! It was so fucking good. Spear Bomb. Okay, I'm glad you said episodes, plural, because it was more than one. The hundreds of episodes where Goku powered up this. Oh, come on, it's a half. So I give 2 objectives and I get half of 1 back. Well, here we are. Hey, how's it going, Miss Redfield? Let's blow this popsicle stand. No, don't use the lighter. We're not trying to commit arson. What do you mean you don't need it? Of course I need it. We're gonna blow this bitch sky high. There it is. That's the ticket. Hello, everyone except for Palpatine. Unfortunately, Palpatine probably left us. Griffin bullied him. Poor Palpatine. I'm pouring out a shot for him tonight. So it says, but I now have lots of bits. You know what that means, right? Does that mean lots of scares? Don't worry, I got a fresh pair. There's a guy on Twitch named Arson. I would be willing to bet just about every name on Twitch is taken. Unfortunately, even Toki was taken. We're gonna ignore that.
Oh.
This must be Chef Irons.
I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Hey, Geeky, thank you for the 117 for the chef.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes.
Wait,
that's me.
Chief Irons?
And just who are you?
Common misconception. The I is silent.
It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably.
Quite miserably. She's dead.
Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking.
Yeah, I'd be really uncomfortable with the hair hanging off of the chair like that, or desk like that.
Or by decapitating her completely.
Would definitely get caught up in that chair's wheel. And then you'd have a body on the floor.
And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer.
I don't know what's creepier, this whole scene or Az's comment.
I'd really like to be alone now.
Is Palpatine even here to be at post? I don't know. I think you scared him off. Don't worry, I'll get some damage control. I'll message him later and I'll tell him what a jerk that Griffin guy was. Let the bodies hit the floor. Shh, floor! Taxidermy is the art of practicing dermatology from the back of a moving taxi. The more you know. Yeah, art's always better in the back of a taxi. Bad's only one perspective. Ooh, Alara coming in with the 300 biddies, hopping aboard the hype train as we pull into the harbor. Hey, Alara, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bad's only a perspective. Even Whiskers isn't bad if you share the same goals. Well, I mean, I'm sure Whiskers thinks he's doing something useful. Who knows? Dude probably just wants to make the perfect sunglasses. Kind of like the ones that Adam Jensen has in Deus Ex, where they just... He's a very gentle soul, Griffin. Don't worry, we'll smooth it over. He's a man with a lot of love and a lot of heart, that Palpatine. He also may have been very drunk and just fallen asleep on his phone. Okay, I heard something run in a circle there. Ba-doop. Holy shit, it's a zombie. Waste it.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy,
All it took is
there.
one
I'm
acid
not a
round.
Zombie. You're safe now.
Wow, she flipped the script real fast. What's my walkie-talkie?
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Why are you wearing fingerless
Sherry,
gloves?
Do you know where your parents
They were
are?
never cool.
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
That book is about to fall off the table, and I feel
chemical
very
plant?
uncomfortable.
Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at
Get
home.
those hands.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with
Got a
me.
bling chain necklace? Hell yeah, rivaling Rick
But
Ross.
there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies.
Bet she eats with her
And
hands
it's
too.
coming
You get
after
very
me.
strong hands that way, yeah.
What was
Mine
that?
are a lot nicer
That's what
than
I
hers,
was
though. I have
telling you
piano
about.
hands.
It's here.
Yeah, very nice.
Sherry, wait!
Well, we could chase after her, or we could read this article. Ooh. Secretary's diary. Dear Diary. As I was straightening up the chef's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I've started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. The last time was when I bumped into that statue, only this time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to hurt me. I finally discovered what the chef has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. Oh, that may have been the last day. If she put milk cartons over those hands, she'd do great Final Fantasy VII impersonation characters. Hey, same era, same hands. Yeah, they get like the Mickey Mouse thing going on. Oh. Ooh, a very fancy first aid. Is the hype train stuck? I don't. No, I think it pulled into the station. I don't see it anymore. Why is it still showing on your screen? Just waiting for the caboose to pass the finish line. That's all. Yeah, probably a UI bug. I'm sure Twitch will get an intern on it for you. I just bought FF9 and I'm wondering when the game actually starts. I'm trying to gather the party. It has been some years since I've played 9. I want to say 9. I think it's like disc 3 where you can start to free roam if that's what you're looking for. I might be wrong on that. Can't find Levy. There's a character named Levy? Wow, we're definitely due for a replay. You better get cruising on its speed before I get started. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you like I did with Mangzor's.
Chief?
The chief's missing, the body's missing, the little girl's missing. Ruh-roh. Oh, Vivi! Okay. I could never forget Vivi. He is probably one of the most iconic characters. Missed my weekly opportunity to get first in bits for 10 seconds. Kiki took that, and then Restraza fought, and it was kind of the usual Skarn and Restraza fight until Kiki dropped the fucking hammer on him. That's alright, Skarn. I'm glad you at least had it in your heart to try and fight. Nine's so charming, you could just let it carry away. It is. 9 for me had one of the cruddiest equipment systems. I didn't care for it. But it had such charming characters, and it had a lot of really great mini-games, too. I remember genuinely enjoying doing the side content. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon, the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I've killed everyone in the town if that turns out to, or I'll kill them if it turns out to be true. I was successful in spreading confusion amongst the police as I've planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police action, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen it to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There's several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. My God! I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I chose to give her. Yeah, it was an improvement over 8's, that's true. 8's has some cool things with it, but it's also just so clunky. Oh, and the limit break system in 8 was wild, too. Yeah, I thought so. We need all 3. Well, you can go in. You cheat and get all the magic spells before you junction anything cheating? No. There's no cheating in this stream. Precision gaming's not about cheating. It's kind of like Dare. Is a gunblade disgusting? I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to be drawn into another gunblade discussion. It's unrealistic. There, done. My mind, this game was so realistic back in the day. I mean, it's immersive. It pulls you in. And it looked good back then, too. Saw Smith make that. Was it one of the... there was a guy on YouTube I saw a bit of that makes a lot of game weapons. 9 was the last FF game that felt like a JRPG to me. Yeah, after that they really started to mix it up. I do think it's important as a company to evolve your product. Like, if you literally put out the same game every time, people are going to get bored and pissed off. But I don't know. I think there's a way of evolving without de-genrering yourself. Got that feeling with 10, and I like 10 too. 10 to me is a lot like like Resident Evil 4. They're both fun games. They change a lot. Gunblades are those hammers that take 22 cartridges to shoot cement anchors into concrete. Holy crap, that sounds awesome. Yo, what's up, Davey? Hey, well, I talked to this game earlier, and it said it loves you, too. I don't want to play Matchmaker too much here, but maybe you should pick up a copy and play a little bit. Get back into it. It ain't never too late for love. Alright, so now that I've wasted time plugging that in when I knew I couldn't possibly complete the puzzle yet. We got a precinct key. Maybe I can go... I bet I can go downstairs now. Kind of shit out of luck on ammo as a whole, though. Do we save again? I think we probably have plenty of saves. Cross now. The copy, but lost the wires for the PS1. Oof. That's all right. You probably need a converter anyway. Unless you got a CRT TV hanging around. But you could always set up your PlayStation. You could plug it, well, pretend like you plugged it in, put the CD in, and then just sit there and stare at the screen, too. It's all the immersion with none of the fun. We go this way, I think. Yes, wrap around. Wrap around. Wrap around. So we're gonna check back behind the offices. It's the only place I can think of. Can you stream from the original hardware? I could, yes. If you want to, you have to get a capture card, which takes HDMI, and then for anything PS2 or earlier, you need to get an HDMI converter and usually an upscaler for. Get up, come on, get down. What a fucking jam. Watch Let's Plays on YouTube and pretend you're playing. Exactly, Fuhrer. It's so much easier. How's the run going? Still first run? Yeah, yep. Yeah, so far so good. I'm a little low on ammo, but we'll be all right. You have to run an HDMI cable between your capture card and your GPU. So there's two different kinds of capture. Well, I mean, there's tons, but if you're going with Elgato, they've got the external USB ones, which are a little bit slower. There's a little bit more delay. But the internal ones plug into a graphics card port. So it's just like you have another graphics card, basically. That's where it connects at. Yeah, that one, PCIe, that's right. Pretty much use your PC to play the game. Yep. I do everything jankily because I'm not good at computer, apparently. There should be a nice way. I'm sure that much smarter streamers than myself can do this better. But what I do is you get with OBS, not OBS, Game Capture Pro, which is their software, that you can fix this. You get like a window on your screen and you can play from that, but sometimes it's a little crappy. I think you're supposed to be able to also, there's an in and an out, and you can take the out and plug it into your TV and then play from your TV. And I don't know how you would ideally stream that, but I think that's what a lot of people do. I can't imagine most people just fucking capture the window like I do, because it feels real wonky. Peripheral component interface external. There's 0% chance I'll remember that one. 0. Oh, hey, good dog. Who let the dogs out? Who? Oh my God, he's still moving. At least one more behind him, too. That's why I'm A+ certified. Nice mini ATX with 9th gen Pentium dual core. Lots of computer part names, and I can play almost any games out. Got so lucky. We build these fancy computers, and all we do is emulate old games anyway. What a time to... Oh, there's more than one. What a time to be alive. Oh, the dogs have to die. Codename Cerberus? Yeah, those doggos are bullies. I don't want any fucking part of them. Is that the Declaration of Independence? Oh, Nicolas Cage is gonna shit bricks for that thing. Oh, never mind, it's just a map. Power can be routed to the area with insufficient power using these 5 switches. Use all power may cause a shortage. All right, here we go. Up. Okay, up 36. Down. Down. Up. Jump up. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Perfect. Look, they don't call him Toki First Try 88 for nothing. It's wild how much things have increased speed. I feel bad. I've got a couple friends that waited a while. Some of them are still waiting for price drops. What, an Alienware laptop with a 360, and first game I downloaded was StarCraft. My man. OG StarCraft, of course. Problem with reselling it, though, is then you'd not be able to play anything. And if you want to buy anything new, it's going to be just as high up. It's fucking ludicrous. It's like the housing market. Everybody's talking about how much they can sell their houses for right now, but like, my dad works in a moving agency, and like people buy they move their shit, and then they have nowhere to live for months and months, and they just have to end up making ridiculous bids for places. Did I hear StarCraft? Why, as a matter of fact, you did. Electronically locked. I don't have a card for that, though, do I? Oh, shit! Also locked? This ain't looking good. The news article I read today, a burnt-out house in Boston's on the market for $400K, currently in contract. Damn. I guess it's just the land. I mean, if they rebuild that house, even at that price, if it's in Boston, like in the city, or even on the outskirts, that's got to be worth a shitload. What do we got here? I think this might be a save room. It's been a hot minute since we've seen one. Oh, that music. Always with the music. All right, we'll keep just the mixed herb. I think we're gonna have to go pistols out. Yeah, there's few things sweeter than Resident Evil save music. Like this music so much. It's what it represents. It's that brief reprieve that you get after wandering aimlessly around. Yeah, it's all I get 3 arrows and like 20 bullets, so we are in for a rough time. Advertise says the house as is. At least they're honest. It's better than the fucking scam artists on eBay. Hey, Miss Redfield, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. I've seen some real fucked up shit for retro games on eBay. Like, they'll orbit the price around, maybe a little lower than average, and they'll just be selling the case of the game. And you really have to read the fine print to see the game's not included, even though the CD might be in the picture or nearby the case of the picture.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried.
Some dirty shit. You want to see some real dirty shit? Go to Amazon and look up PS5 bundle water bottle. I brought this up on stream the other day, but the latest thing scalpers are doing to get rid of shit is...
No, I won't.
You'll go on Amazon. Amazon won't let you reprice the base item if you're going to resell it to try and stop them. So what they'll do is they'll bundle it with like some shitty 99-cent water bottle and sell it for $1,100.
He's over there. I heard him call my name.
Format of my PC, I'm installing everything again.
Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters.
That's not a bad feeling, though.
I have to help him.
That's always a relaxing feeling for me. It's like all the shit you had is cleared out.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone.
And then you immediately forget to install WinZip. Download something, realize you can't unzip it. You say to yourself, maybe I will pay for WinZip this time, but you never do. All right, I think we have to play as Sherry now. Yeah. I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a fast AFK and grab another bottle of water. Be back in just a second, guys. All right. So she has 1 first aid spray and a picture. What's that? Oh, thank you, Laura. Such warm welcome backs. A picture taken fairly recently. Howdy. I usually just get a second non-SSD drive and put any of my stuff I don't want to lose on there. And then run it off of that. So that way when I reformat, I only have to reformat my main drive. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Small child assaulted by dogs. That's not what you like to see. It's all right, we're quick. And children, they're springy. They bounce back quick. Yeah, we'll take that. I do notice some weird stuff when I have everything on the non-SSD, though. Like, sometimes when I switch over hard drives, it likes to be a little funky about recognition. You never have to reformat it unless you really want to destroy everything. Sometimes it's nice to go tabula rasa. What's this? Ah, shoot. Like, I got some weird problems for a while with sound, and I don't know what I did to fix them. But when I'd switch my sound to my TV, it would actually switch over to the TV, but there would be no sound. Like, the bar would move up, but there was no sound. And I worked through it with a friend who's usually good with fixing that kind of stuff, and he offered up a lot of good answers, but nothing seemed to fix it. All that would work would be a restart, which doesn't take that long anymore, but it's still a pain in the ass when you want to watch a movie or something, and you have to restart and reset everything up. Like, that type of stuff is just like, I don't know, maybe reformatting would be faster than spending a day trying to solve this. Ooh, blue screen, no fun. Yeah, I guess that's true, Psycho. I guess I always lop them together. Yeah, you can reinstall pretty easily now, huh? I had to do that a bunch last year because we kept getting blue screens. Come on, Sherry, you got this. First try, every try on these puzzles. You guys know what it is. Like a glove. Sometimes I think about rewatching Ace Ventura to see if it's still funny. I bet I'd still laugh. I bet there's still some good shit in there. Honestly, Windows is steadily getting better and better as an OS. Oh, don't you worry, full-blown. Don't you fucking worry. We got Windows, what are we on? We're on 10. Windows 11 right around the corner. All your favorite features are about to be removed. More intrusive software will be installed to come in and try and tell you how to do shit. Are we on 11? Whatever the fuck we're using. For Linux, no forced updates. I just don't feel like learning it and troubleshooting compatibility shit. Cynical much? That's my job. Being cynical and being realistic can be different. Well, they can feel like the same thing sometimes. It's already out? Is that what I'm using? Dude, I'm using Windows 10. Is it crap? I feel like the world just passes me by. Apparently it's good. Don't. It can't be. That's impossible. It's a free update to 10? Oh shit, why didn't I know about this? Maybe they have learned, because I remember... Oh, because it's in beta, okay. I remember when I was using Windows 7 and they were really trying to push everybody to move... I guess everyone else was... Well, not everybody, but a lot of people were using 8 at that point. And I remember... when they were, like, discontinuing a lot of the software for it and stuff, it's just, like, non-stop pop-ups. Hey, Tucker, you should really upgrade to Windows 10. You should do it. You really should just do it. My question is why they just skipped over 9. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, and this is 100% a guess, with literally no fact of any kind. Maybe they tried making 9 internally, and they decided to scrap it and just move on with 10. I don't know. Just a thought. I got a key there too, didn't I? Fuck, I just went backwards. It's a cuck. Stop giving him money. What, are you gonna not use Windows?
Claire! Are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I
If there was
did
a
find
Windows
something else for
95, it
you.
would have conflicted
Here.
with the name internally. Ah.
Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with
There's
me.
95 and 98. They were super solid. I know a lot of people that still stuck around with 98 for a while.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way.
All right, I don't even know if I can pronounce that word, Psycho. Apocryphal?
Wait,
The fuck
Sherry,
does
come
that
back.
mean?
Sherry!
That's
Sherry!
a whole $3 word, man. I need a definition. I was like 10 years old when 98 came out. I definitely could not remember anything about it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, you can grab that. And now I can slap those things back in the box. You gonna make me look this one up? A story or a statement of doubtful authenticity but widely circulated as being true. I feel like there's so much of that I should already know that word. I need to hear it pronounced. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Y'all are gonna have to deal with this. All right, let me see if I can guess how it's gonna be pronounced. Apocryphal is how I'm gonna say. Apocryphal. No, I don't want to practice. Stop. Pronounce it for me. Robot, I command you, pronounce it for me.
Apocryphal.
Hey, I think I got it.
Apocryphal.
All right. These are always educational streams. You pronounced it correctly. Those are words I never thought I would see uttered in this chat, Spiffy. Thank you. Thank you. This might just be the happiest evening of my life. Is there... Where's that at in Skyrim, Kiki? Even a broken clock is right twice a day? Yeah, that's what Feta keeps telling me. I never thought I'd utter it. Don't tell the elf. Do we have enough saves to burn one? Oh, yeah, we do. I just get this feeling that I'm gonna die, and I don't want to do the child section again. It's Hermias Mora, Plane of... Oh, the books. Okay. Man, that reminds me. I wanted to do, that side quest with the cube, and I never did it. Because I thought it was like the book, so I was putting it off because I knew it was longer, and I apparently mixed those two up. Well, I guess we have to go back to Skyrim now. Is it too late? Is it too late to once again hop onto the cart? Oh god, Pax will fucking lose it. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna lose his fucking mind on me again. Data! Yeah, we keep him in. Good, you're finally awake. It's an okay quest. I generally try and do as many quests as I can, but I feel like every time I play... I think, Kiki, did you just find us for Horror Month too? Is this just a happy little coincidence that you're also into Skyrim? Not that every person in the world isn't into the fucking game, but we just finished up a Skyrim playthrough before Horror Month. But every time I play these games, they just get longer and longer. You find more shit to do. Oh, it was for Skyrim. Okay, okay. That makes way more sense. You. One bullet left. I'll save it for myself. What a way to go. Oh no, there's two of them. This is ridiculous. Now there's two of them. Do the stream when I get off work, so it's great. There we go. Every now and then I fit into somebody's schedule. It's those weird hours. Second Shaco today. You know, just nothing surprises me with you anymore, Mr. Exalted Orb. Oh, I only got 3 Exalted Orbs to drop today. The Three Amigos reference? Which one? It's entirely possible. Nothing in the locker. I've done meth like 200 times today. Think about your teeth, man. Come on. Oh, no, it wasn't Three Amigos. It was episode 1. At least it was a reference, though, you know? We didn't miss too far. The Watchman's Diary. Dear Diary, the city is a constant swirl of filth and corruption. Oh, it's not that Watchman. Sorry, I thought it was Rorschach's Diary. I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chef today for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chef seems to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place? I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. That name's tainted. He's a quiet man and recently seems to enjoy chess. Really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? Thomas was a much better player than I had imagined. Far, far better than I imagined. Oh, it was a slaughter. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagined that I could match his skill in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounds fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but he had to cancel it because he hadn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling that well myself lately. Don't fall for Restras's bait. That's all it is. Fucking saying Watchman's garbage. I will say, it's a long movie. Unless he was talking about a different one. Maybe Star Wars Episode 1? Were we talking about Star Wars or Watchmen? It's in Episode 1. Sorry. I had Watchmen on my mind. There's nothing else in here? Huh. Look at the time. 4:20. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Yeah, to be honest, I liked it as a kid because I was 11 years old and it looked fancy and nice at the time, but rewatching it as a movie, it's it moves fast. There's a lot of silly shenanigans. And I don't know, I wasn't that into it. Let me live in my delusions. I remember when it came out, though, everybody was shitting on the prequels. It seemed like everybody was kind of unanimous about this. Again, at the time, posting on forums or in friend circles, everybody seemed to like to talk shit about them. And then the new ones came out, and it's, man, I miss the prequels. The prequels were great. Hey, Ninja Zombie, thank you for that raid. And, of course, welcome to the Raiders. Getting it exactly 4:20 a.m. That's got to be intentional. Got the green key. What else was I missing? Hello, I bring friends. You know what? Having friends is great. What are you guys playing tonight, Ninja? You can go this way, I think. I think this is where the next door is. Yeah, there's no need to bring Tupi Fair into this, Restraza. The nerve of some people. One would have been great if they stuck Anakin on the ship and forgot about him. Yeah, but you still have to deal with Jar Jar Binks. Misa think that movie big doo-doo. XCOM 2, now you're talking my language. I kept hitting him. Oh shit, I need the lighter again, don't I, motherfucker? Jar who? Oh, I'm sorry, Darth Plagueis is what we meant to say. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming Jake Lloyd Devoid is Jar Jar Binks' actor, right? There was a discussion with him where he was talking about how, like, he thought about taking his own life because it was so bad. Like, all the hate for his character. Oh, young Anakin. Wow. Okay, well, I guess all the actors got shit on then. I think that may just be part of being in a movie and a part of a franchise with an unpleasable fan base, too. Don't get me wrong, I don't care for any of the new ones, really. But, wow, people get very, very upset. Had a brutal chosen combination in Stormtrooper Soldier. Man, I forgot all about that. Yeah, it's right. They give you, like, unique mobs in it, right? I personally watched the version where someone painstakingly removed Jar Jar from every scene. That exists. That's like watching Naruto without the filler. That sounds great. I'd have owned it. Hey, you were in a shitty Star Wars movie, but yeah, I was in a Star Wars movie. I guess, but I think people in those positions probably take pride in their work. Like, I have a feeling a lot of actors are probably motivated by the fact that they put things out there that bring people happiness. Especially, like, smaller actors, too. And some of them can do that. I guess I'm always empathetic because I think of it from, like, if I put out a game that people really memed on and my intention was to make it good and fun and to be like, oh, yeah, I guess that's cool that you enjoy it for that reason. But if it just got shit on relentlessly, oh my goodness. Yeah, and that's true. That's got to be dogpiling of a different nature, too. Imagine. You tell your parents about your new big break. Your parents are huge Star Wars fans. Oh, you were in a movie? Oh, I had no idea. Oh, you were in a Star Wars? Wait, you were in the new Star Wars? Oh my God. What character were you? Oh, it was Jar Jar Binks. You're no son of mine. Get out. Just get out. They kick him from the house. You try and find a friend to stay with. They find out what you did for a living. God, that's got to be awful. Literally hunted down by Star Wars fans. But making a game so bad it's good? If that's your intention, I think that's fine. Here, we'll go with the classic, too. Like Tommy Wiseau. He definitely tried to make a good movie with The Room. It wasn't, but he owned it. He did do a good job with that. Ooh, looking at pictures. Key. I was going to go back and take the lighter. That was the next thing. Guess we can put this away because we can get it back in that room. Yeah, I remember Pac tried to get me with that Sparks nonsense, too. Embrace his failure like a champ. I'm just not sure what Tommy Wiseau is. I think there's a pretty fair chance that he's a vampire. Like, at maybe like 10 to 15%. Okay, I know where I'm going. I definitely know where I'm going this time, for sure. Door, good. Yes. Definitely knew where I was going. cut right through here, wrap back around the snake hallway. This dude's gonna wake up eventually and grab me. No one stays dead for long in these games. Tommy Wiseau made another movie. It'd be a bestseller at this point. I mean, he made Disaster Artist, right? Wasn't that his involvement somehow? He didn't even have to make another movie. He made a movie about the making of his shitty movie. That's meta as fuck. Maybe he's a genius. I think he's starting his own brand of pants, too. I think that was his next... Let me confirm that. I think he's doing jeans. Blue jeans, Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau jeans holiday, 40 bucks a pair. $39, designed by Tommy Wiseau. Yeah. Which, again, he was kind of smart about this, and he springboarded it off of Disaster Artist. I think they raise it up in there. This card game called Darkwood since the start of October. This game called Darkwood. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, no. Pack, I got some bad news. Darkwood was a game I played... Let me make sure it's the right one. You make me double look shit up. Darkwood. I played Darkwood my first horror month. That's the one. I think there was a Kickstarter version where you played the first 3 chapters, and they had polished those out nicely. And then I got it, and there was a 4th chapter, and the 4th chapter was definitely broken and shitty. Things might have changed now, but it was literally unplayable when I played it. And I looked up guides because I was so confused. Like, they took all my shit away, and it transitioned weirdly. I couldn't go back. So I was looking up guides, and there were no guides for it at the time because it literally just came out. So, I don't know. I had enjoyed the first couple sets of it. I'm hoping maybe it's fixed up. We just turn them all on? Well, that didn't work. Let's be real. It's not going to be 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1. It's very true, but I'm in the second half of the game and haven't been disappointed. They probably patched it then. I'd hope so. Hope they did something for it. Nah, if I was going to do this, it'd be middle, left, right. I don't know if you were here for that Rogue Lords game pack, but I really liked that. I can't recommend that enough. And that would probably be up your alley. There's something wrong with your gear. All right, we got the G-Cog wheel. I couldn't even venture a guess at what the G stands for this time. Can we examine that? Greater, oh, gold-plated. I feel bad. I mean, you guys are really talking this game up, but I really didn't have fun with it. I usually like to try and rectify that. Another great thing about this game is the Leon side feels so different. With Mr. X chasing you around, Claire's side feels tame. Still missing a key card. We're missing half of one of these blocks. Where are we gonna go now? I don't know if we can do anything with this yet. These guys might be on the same side of the building. We can try that on for size up in the library. I don't think we ever explored further up. There should be a 3rd level. But not if we go the wrong way. Love the lighting effects, and you literally can't see around you. That's your only field of vision. Sounds amazingly done well. Make sure it's surrounded. You're trapped in a dark room with only sound to guide you. It's downright exhilarating. It's paranoia. I'm glad you're into it, man. Yeah, I remember the lighting being good when I played. Again, I remember liking the first third of it. And then it's just like, there's a phase with horror games where the puzzle aspect becomes too much, and you stop being scared or tense or whatever. And you're more so just annoyed because you can't figure out where to go, and that's what hit me with the 4th chapter. Gotcha, bitch! The point-blank acid splash right in the face. It's a bit of a puzzle. I don't think you're meant to get through it in a single run. Maybe that's it. Again, that 4th act, I can tell you what I remember. I remember going through a portal or something. They take all your shit, and you have to start over. And I remember wandering the map, not having a clue where to go. I went everywhere I could everywhere I could possibly find, and there was nothing. And the worst part was the 4th area had like a bog or some shit that slowed you down. So you went really slow everywhere you were walking. But yeah, I hated it, honestly. It was so off-putting. So again, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I might have just got a bad experience with it, but that's where I'm at right now. Okay, well, cash me outside. Hello, Clarice. Oh, shit. One left. All right, got him. Nice. Living on a prayer right now. Could be something I fuck with off stream sometime. Not that I ever do that anyway. Always talk a big game about it. Like, I'd love to play more Rogue Heroes, too. Or Rogue Lords. The game was just so good. Oh no, I need the fucking crank. Yeah. Let's broken it is. Won't work. What about the gear? Okay, well, of course, in true Resident Evil fashion, we have to go back down. Fortunately, there's a box right by the entrance. Wait, turn around. It's amazing. Even having gone through this game like 5 times, I still can get lost a little bit. It's never quite as bad as the first playthrough, and I think, honestly, replays on Resident Evils and Silent Hills are way more enjoyable than the first play. Just because you have a little bit of a bearing. Silent Hill in particular gets so brutal when you're searching for shit. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Unless it's 2, then you hand you ammo like candy in a candy store. For what, Silent Hill 2? I think Silent Hill, if we're talking Silent Hill 2, I'm going to go off on the rant anyway and course correct later, but Silent Hill 2 was a little bit more directed in a lot of ways. The first game was just fucking frustrating. You have not a clue in hell what you're doing. Which I think is supposed to be part of the charm. Okay, valve handle. Hopefully that works. Good, the end Silent Hill 2 is really good, but it's by far the easiest and most digestible 100%. The piano puzzle and the Zodiac one near the end, the piano one's what comes to my mind too. We solve it every time I play it. I don't fucking know how. I probably cheat. Wait, it's been so long. Isn't there like blood on some of the keys or some shit? Do you like have a general idea, but it's some vague puzzle about crows? Yeah, I mean, I would say 2's a masterpiece. That's why 2 makes it onto the horror month list. to read the bird poem and figure out the keys with no sound. Ugh. Every time it's miserable. Zodiac one I'm trying to remember. Usually I get through the end part of the game pretty well. That game actually gave me motion sickness the first time I played it because of the way the camera kind of like creepily hangs behind you when you're running around town. The experience I've never had, really. Well, we'll give you a good one. Silent Hills are also neat because they get a lot of the multiple ending vibes. There's usually a good and bad ending. Looking forward to Village. My expectations for Resident Evil Village are very tempered. To be honest, I haven't thought too much about it. Not to be too much of a bummer. I have not heard much from people who have played it. I think generally people have told me they like it, but... What the fuck? No. This has to be where we're going. It's got a square hole. Don't tell me. That's not a square hole. That's octagonal. Might as well not be Resident Evil. That's how I felt about 7. It's enjoyable. And I think at the end, they kind of rope in. But yeah, I don't know. It definitely feels like they were working on a project, and then they said, hey, let's make this a Resident Evil game. Man, well, now I'm shit out of luck. What can we do with these things? Let's look at our map. What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. That's the spot. Okay. I know what that is. I thought that needed the key card. It's not. I think that's where we'll get the key card. That's really the problem, Eth. There's so many games I'd love to play. Even off stream. Like, I tell myself all the time I'll play more, but all I just end up doing is working. So I think it's just the reality that there's only so many things you can put your attention towards, and you got to budget to what you're really, really interested in. I'm glad they're keeping it alive, but Resident Evil just isn't the same anymore. No, it's not. And, you know, it's not even the same between the good games either. Resident Evil 1, to me, is the only one that's actually, like, I'm gonna say tensely difficult. Like, from 2 and 3, I never remember running out of save ammo. I never remember having issues with the zombies. They're good games. Like, this game with the double playthrough and the 2 perspectives are cool. The puzzles remain pretty similar between 1 and 2. StarCraft is on the list, too, from your stream. Prior to that, it wasn't. Really? I'm surprised you would ever want to touch StarCraft after watching me stream it. That was a debacle. Like putting my fucking nuts in the vice. In the best possible way. Plot was cool. Blizzard was always great with their universes. Until Activision gutted them. Like classic... Yeah, me too. I mean, classic Blizzard probably would be my #1 company all time. Even shit like Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings was so dope. Buck StarCraft used to love it. Once it became an esport, it got super toxic. What are you talking about? Like when? Because it was an esport through a lot of even the first one. Nut Vice, I got here just in time. What's up, Mia Troll? Well, you know, there's always a little CBT around the bend here. Did I grab more ammo? No, I didn't. Look at that. Az hears about fucking Blizzard, and he comes running. He knows what he's into. There we go. That's what we needed. And like how the game became bases always have ramp entrances. Is that for the second one? The second... Well, I'm trying to remember my experience with 2. 2 was always the same shit with maps, right? Like, you always had your main, your expansion, and one entrance. If I recall. I had a friend that was really into StarCraft. He was a GM player. And he got me to Diamond without any knowledge of the game. It was pretty funny, actually. The way he got me there was he said, all right, you're not going to bother trying to learn the mechanics of the game. This is all going to be about getting a build out as fast as possible. And he had me do the, I think it was the 11-minute Marine Marauder double medevac with Stinpack. And it was amazing how well that worked for all the way there pretty much. Oh shit, I don't have ammo. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. So, as far as strategy and map layouts and stuff like that, I definitely am in a blind spot with it. Not sure how I feel about this New World game. It seems fun, but kind of feels like ESO. Yeah, people seem to be enjoying it. I can never tell from the outside if you're not playing an MMO when they launch, or even on the inside. It's always tough to tell because hype carries a game a long way, and the hype is very blinding to people. From the outside looking at it, though, to me it looks like more of the same. I'm gonna say this, and people playing it probably won't be happy, but to me it looks like more challengeless questing, where you just grind your way up to max level, and that's that. There's some cool concepts in it for sure, but yeah, definitely not something I was too into. At this point, I'm all in on making my own. It's just so much more interesting. Another action MMO? Yeah, I think there's a place for action MMO, but again, like, oh, what are you? I get to choose here, right? The modern MMO philosophy is just so boring to me. We're shit on ammo, so I'm gonna take machine guns. Fucking shit with all this stuff. I ain't taking bags. You can't make me take bags. Am I gonna take bags? Fine, give me the bags. We'll play hard mode. I think I've got, with the bolts and the bullets, enough to get through. My whole interest is in the PvP-centric focus, and now that isn't its focus. Oh, did they change shift on that, or was it never the focus and you just hoped it was? Work on mine more tomorrow. I got the base movement down real smooth. I just want to make a small test. Hey, cool stuff. Like that they warn you to leave it for Leon. Yeah, I thought I had my shit down. I got, last Wednesday, I got my server and client synced up on a tick. Got my player interpretation, player prediction, and lag compensation figured out. And then last night we started playing it again, and for some reason it was all fucked up. So I get to go back over that. Shifted on that after alpha or beta? That's weird. Every game seems to be going towards PvP. Maybe they thought it was saturated. Anything useful back here? What will I do with all these bag spaces? I just flushed out the PvE more. That's good. I don't understand why games focus on one or the other. I mean, I guess you can be full PvE, but if you're going to go PvP, I generally think you still need PvE. And I think they should usually work together. That was something that that WoW really shot themselves with in Burning Crusade when they put a hard stance on trying to separate them. I know with Leon we can push this. I'm guessing we can't do that now. What did I get out of that? Did I get anything useful out of that? I got the card, which didn't do shit. There must be another item somewhere. Since we're just missing the one square piece that was broken in half. Problem is most people either enjoy one or the other. Sure. I mean, there's people that enjoy both. I watched a bunch of videos talking about different people's attitudes to MMOs, and there's some model out there that some dude concocted. I don't know if it's true or not. It sounds like it could be valid enough, but he pointed out there's like 4 archetypes of players and how they kind of function. There's the explorer, the PvPer, The achievement whore. I guess maybe collector you could call it too. And I don't remember what the other one was. But that basically there's an ecosystem between them. And like the explorers get ganked by the PvPers, so the PvPers need them. The noob might as well be. When someone much smarter than I explained it, it sounded nice. But again, I don't know how much I believe it. I think it might just be one of those sounds nice on paper things. Oh, the last one was like the socialite. That's what it was. I just want to see an MMO where it's not a choice and it's integral, meaningful part. I think games like Eve, and I don't play Eve that much, but I think they nail it pretty well. Where PvE has an integral role, it requires PvP to get at things. So if I'm not mistaken, all the good resources are in nullsec. Most boring way possible? Yeah, it's I don't know how they remedy that. I played a bit of Darkfall, which was kind of sort of in the same vein, where it was very PvP-centric. Again, in games like that, sandbox games, I think you have to lose things. I think things have to be taken out of the economy. So it did something similar to that. I don't think there's anything back here. You go lower second Eve, the higher value ore such... Wait. Well, as you go lower in sec... Yeah, I think that was my implication, Prest, yeah. So people can, if they only want a PvE choose... Well, I don't even know if it's PvE, but... if they don't want a PvP, they have that option, but more risk, more reward, right? That's mostly what I did when I played. I literally just trained right up to the Hulk, which later realized wasn't even effective for me anyway since I was solo playing. I'm trying to think what we have left. That top area with the clock seemed like it should have been it. Like staring at a wall for hours. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of... I think there's a balance between what Eve is. Because with Eve, I would assume, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but that all the time that you're spending staring at the wall is working towards an event of some kind. And when you finally get that event, it feels good, but the idle time's too high. Whereas I think a lot of the more modern MMOs, it's all about that instant gratification, so there's no or very little wall-looking time. I feel like there should be a blend somewhere in between. Final Fantasy XI always had a nice blend for me in that way. Maybe there's something back in the office. I think that was the last big event we did. Maybe I missed something. We either need a way to get up in the clock tower, or ultimately we need the final broken block. Cannot fucking believe the double gem thing gives you half a block. Is there anything in here? Something hiding under the desk. Confusing ass hallways. I think this was only here so that the girl could get around us. We got the diary back here. Was there anything else? The med kit was in that before. How wild would that be? Well, the red and yellow notes on the corkboard. So those are two things I've already put in there. And I've got half of the third one. I need all three to advance the next spot. So that's our next point to go. Yeah, you know what, Full Blown? I think there's a lot of value to the AFK portion of those games. Looking at the more positive sides of it, like when Final Fantasy XIV second came out, I played a little bit in 1.0, but it was pretty bad. When 2.0 came out, I remember watching a lot of TV shows I wanted to catch up on while I was playing, which was awesome. Final Fantasy XI was a lot of the same. I remember watching movies while I was fishing. I loved that. But you would use all that idle time stuff to propel your progress. Got 14, its initial release was awful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing like being XP gated by daily levy counts, because that's the only way you could level. Or how about those beautiful big square zones with no markers, not markers, but like no, what I want to say, no vistas, nothing to look at that marks them as different. It was so bland. If I remember correctly, they tried to use the Final Fantasy XI controller schema too, or control schema, which was numpad to move. Landmarks, yes, landmarks. And if you even touched your mouse, your camera spazzed out. I'm going back up here. This has got to be it. Really bad. Can't believe Square rubber stamped it. Something really awful happened with it. Like, they had 11. What I think most people had hoped was that they would keep the spirit of 11, but make it a little bit more of an advanced game, since 11 had its faults.
Well, you always were a kidder,
Priscilla.
Steve.
Good morning to you. Thank you very much for the 7 years. It's been a good month so far, and I'm sure it'll continue to be. We got quite the lineup this year. Decent game now they fixed it, but oh boy, it is. I've fully accepted it's not the type of game that I'm going to get invested into. Like, it seems like the focus is very heavily on the fashion side. I always enjoyed the loot treadmill side of things. That's why I played WoW for so long. But then WoW just completely shifted to a more casual atmosphere. What are you doing here? There's gotta be something. Remember, vast plains of a single tree and like a stream maybe here or there. Hey, it sounds like my game right now. Yeah, many things just were not identifiable. Wonder if there was one of these games, I think it was maybe the remaster, where you could shave part of the, no, it's Code Veronica. You can shave part of the bottom of this off and use it. I don't know what you want from me. I tried combining these. Nothing happened. Oh, no. Did I get a crank? Oh, fucking no. That's what it is. There's a crank. All right. We can do this. Local Toki lost. I blame the fact that it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting loopy. When in doubt, blame it on sleep drunkenness. Pardon? Yes, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. There's still 5. Yeah, I won't nickel and dime you. You'll get your 5 minutes. Did the towns look the same? No, actually. From what I remember, I think I was in Limsa. It was different. They still existed and they had their identities, but they weren't as interesting looking. I remember the intro was you like flew in on the airship. Maybe they all took you to the same spot. I don't remember. Can't wait for 13th Doll. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare. And you know what? 13th Doll is a Unity game made by fans. So I don't know how the puzzle quality is gonna be. I'm hoping it's not shit. And of all the games on our list, that's probably the one wild card. Taverns were all literal copies. They must have just hit funding issues. They tried to make an MMO in a year or something. Because again, like, they did such a nice job with 11. All the towns in 11 had identity. The areas were a little bland. But, like, they still had an identity to them that felt good. Fucking crank. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna take the wheel with me, too, because I don't trust it. Got trust issues. We have a crank, right? There it is, motherfucker. Looking forward to half the new stuff. Half the new stuff in... Can't be talking about 14. Oh, in the list. In the list, yeah. I'm curious about Simulacron, too. To me, it looks like it could have a lot of good FMV meme value, which means Dignan's gonna hate it. Those aren't 3D models. Those are real people. Nobody at Square knows what project management is except Yoshi P, dude. And he came out of nowhere to save it. I remember, because, again, we played a bit of it. And the friend group that I played with it were watching Yoshi P's first demo for it. And we were like, this looks like WoW. And you think about it for a second, you're like, that's probably a good thing. They're keeping some of their familiar. Because I think for any game, any genre you want to make a game in, you always want to make it its own thing, but you want to keep some familiarities. Because if everything is too wildly different, then you're just grasping at air. Trying to get your feet planted. Let's go. Did you just get rid of my crank? Oh, cool. Yeah, it had a big budget. I think they realized, though, that that's where the market was going to want it to be. No, you didn't... Bro, you got to put the sprocket in there first. Didn't you watch the Jetsons? There you go. All that work for half of a fucking square. There it is. My hard whack. We fall down this too? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, usually companies like that will just scrap the project and move to something else. It's impressive that they rebuilt it. I would have loved to have been a part of that meeting just to see what was going on there. The new Final Fantasy game? Which one? The Chaos one or 16? You're pretending like you're so fucking excited for this thing. It needs a turnaround. So more of the budget rebuilding it than the initial game? That's so crazy. But it needed it. Like how Claire's dressed like a 50-year-old biker. Wow, Taco. Disappears for hours at a time, and then comes back majestically at exactly 5 a.m. All right, I'm getting myself down here. We'll pop a save. It is 5 a.m., so we are duly ready for bed tonight. It is wise. We've hit that magical time. My engines are running low. I'm ready to wind down for the night and head to bed. Guys, thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. It was an absolute pleasure to finish up Resident Evil 1, as these games always are. We will come back tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time to continue through Claire's side. We should finish up Claire's side. I'll, of course, do Leon's side, because that has to get you the canon ending to the game. You can't just do one. You need both. When we finish up this game entirely, we'll be moving on to Resident Evil 3. Just keep the good times rolling. We do have, over to the announcements, after Resident Evil 3, Fran Bow, Silent Hill 2, and then many, many more fantastic games after that. As always, you can catch the list on Discord if you want to see when everything's being played and what all it is. Hey, Galley, thank you for that follow, brother. I appreciate that. Champion. Donkey Kong, good morning and good night, my dude. Guys, take it easy, be safe. We'll catch everybody tomorrow, and until then...